can't even sit in peace. 'Cause all of these niggas be on you. I'm just saying I can be, yeah, one that you call, that you talk to, girl. I'll share my world with you. If you gonna waste your time, waste your time. I mean honestly, open your eyes and see. If you're gonna give it, you are your need. Waste your time. You can have all the space, all you need. There's no pressure. If you got time to waste it with me. And I ain't worried about them. Girl, you are that I see. And I am who I am. And I be where I be. If you ever hit me on a late night, yeah, I'll give you a clear mind. Might give you some insight. I'll share my world with you. If you're gonna waste your time, waste your time. I mean honestly, open your eyes and see. If you're gonna give it what you need, waste your time with me. You can have all the space, all that you need. There's no pressure. If you got time to waste it with me. Close your eyes to get away. Just pay my night and I'll arrange it. Beautiful, girl, you're stainless. You'll be fine, I'll be painless, yeah. All I'm drinking is champagne. All you want is the same thing.
Yeah. The 10,000 building, get your ass an apartment, put you inside a G-class, that's just a start. It get plenty things kind of life, but none of them is the thought of it. New piece around my neck is chess games. Can shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm more purple rain prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment I stay expecting, and the pessimist gold medalists flush the magnums just so they not collecting my specimens down. The way she with Poppy, man, you would think she's a veteran on remembrance. Cleaning lady, sweep the room daily for all the evidence of everything I ever did. Do they have a pool there? Do they have a gym there? You used to do skincare, but now you do swimwear. Your ex-roommate got a condo that's downtown, but she got no furniture in her crib. I've been there. Checkmate, even though you hate that I even check her, I still get an E for effort. Only time I play the back and forth is a Leah record. If I let you talk first and nobody is speaking second. Fluent in passive aggression, that's why you acting dismissive. Hearing me out for once will require you actually listen. Damn. The boy is back, I never turn my back. I just slapped him, so now all that they see is my back. Say that damn Maybach bands with me in the back. When I was an actor, I still couldn't clean on my act. Whenever I tell the truth, you feel like you being attacked. And that come with being attached, so how about we leave it at that?
If you're gonna waste your time, then waste your time with me. You can have all the space, all that you need. There's no place if you got time to waste it with me.
Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. Say my day's the number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. Wine by the glass, man, a cheapskate, huh? Niggas gotta move on my release day, huh? Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about. Watch your mouth. Baby got an ego twice the size of the crib. I can never tell a shit, it is what it is. Said what I had to and did what I did. Never turn my back on every G, God forbid. Virgil got the paddock on my wrist, doing front flips. Giving you my number, but don't hit me on no dumb shit. Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up.
You can't even sit in peace, 'cause all of these niggas be on you. I'm just saying I can be, yeah, one that you call, that you talk to, girl. I'll share my world with you. If you wanna waste your time, yeah, waste your time. I mean, honestly, open your eyes and see. If you're gonna give it, you are you need. Waste your time. You could have all the space, all you need. There's no pressure. If you got time to waste it with me. And I've been worried about them. Girl, you are that I see. And I am who I am. And I'll be where I be. If you ever hit me on a late night, yeah, I'll give you a clear mind. Might give you some insight. I'll share my world with you. If you're gonna waste your time, yeah, waste your time. I mean, honestly, open your eyes and see. If you're gonna give it what you need, waste your time. You can have all the space, all you need. There's no pressure. If you got time to waste it with me. Close your eyes to get away. Just pay my night and I'll arrange it. Beautiful, girl, you're stainless. You'll be fine, I'll be painless, yeah. All I'm drinking is champagne. All you want is the same thing.
Yeah. The 10,000 building, get your ass an apartment, put you inside a G-class, that's just a starter kit. Plenty things kinda light, but none of them is the thought of it. New piece around my neck is chess games. Can shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm more purple ring prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment I stay expecting, and the pessimist gold medalist flush the magnum just so they not collecting my specimens down. The way she with Poppy, man, you would think she's a veteran or remembrance. Cleaning lady, sweep the room daily for all the evidence of everything I ever did. Do they have a pool there? Do they have a gym there? You used to do skincare, but now you do swimwear. Your ex-roommate got a condo that's downtown, but she got no furniture in her crib. I've been there. Checkmate, even though you hate that I even check, I still get an E for effort. Only time I play the back and forth is a Leah record. If I let you talk first and nobody is speaking second. Fluent in passive aggression, that's why you acting dismissive. Hearing me out for once will require you actually listen. Damn. The boy is back, I never turn my back. I just slapped him, so now all that they see is my back. Say that damn Maybach bands with me in the back. When I was an actor, I still couldn't clean on my act. Whenever I tell the truth, you feel like you being attacked. And that come on being attached, so how about we leave it at that?
If you're gonna waste your time, then waste your time. You can have all the space.
home. I get you what you want. But you want me alone. Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping, was okay, so what? Someone hits a block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. Say my day's the number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. Wine by the glass, man, a cheapskate, huh? Niggas gotta move on my release day, huh? Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about. Watch your mouth. Baby got an ego twice the size of the crib. I can never tell a shit, it is what it is. Said what I had to and did what I did. Never turn my back on every G, God forbid. Virgil got the paddock on my wrist, doing front flips. Giving you my number, but don't hit me on no dumb shit. Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping, was okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush.
What it do, y'all, man? How y'all doing tonight? It's your boy Papa Pimp, man. I got a good one tonight. I got a special guest coming on, YanaJay. You know what I'm saying? She a model. She pretty much, she got her own YouTube channel. And tonight I'm gonna be asking her some questions dealing with dating. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give her time to come up and everything. But how y'all doing tonight? And also I want to shout out to all the people who donate to the channel, all the people that show love to the channel. All the people who like, share, subscribe to the channel, all the people who watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share. If you're new, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Get more people in the house. Come on, let's get more people up here. What it do, nothing hello? How you doing tonight, bro? But yeah, man, this should be a good one tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of questions though, you know what I'm saying? We can learn from interviews, you know, when we have women on here, because like women give you an insight on like, you know, the dating game. Because like, what do men do? We go up to women, we approach them, and a lot of times the guys don't know what to do. They don't know what the women thinking. They don't know what's right or wrong. So you know what I'm saying? Miss YanaJay gonna break that down, and she gonna let us know. And she gonna let us know like what she like, what she don't like, you know, stuff about the game, and she gonna give an insight on what other women, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, what other women think about it as well. Because a lot of you guys just go up to women saying anything, and sometimes that shit can work. Sometimes you can be honest about it. Like, I would always say you can be honest, but a lot of times guys don't know how to talk to these women. They don't know what to say and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? This should help a whole lot. But you know what I'm saying? As I said, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that share, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna give us time to get up here, man. How y'all doing tonight, man? What y'all think about today's game, man? Tell me something, y'all. Somebody tell me, like one of y'all guys, tell me what y'all think about the game, though. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what y'all think, man. What's y'all opinion on? Like, let me ask y'all a question since we waiting on Yana to get here. What did y'all think about Usher hugging on old boy's wife? What y'all think about that? You know what I'm saying? What y'all think about that concert, the football game, the Super Bowl? What y'all think about that? What's y'all opinion on that whole situation, man? Usher hanging on Alicia Keys. Should Swiss Beats got mad? You know what I'm saying? Like, no big deal. Nah, I don't think it was no big deal either, though. You know what I'm saying? It was part of the show, though. People, but it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was good content for people. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I think Usher was out of line. His meat was hard. Oh man, you saying, so you assuming he got hard because Usher married. I'll let Usher do that to my wife anytime. Okay, nothing low on some goddamn freaky stuff. You'll let Usher caress your woman? Like, nah, I ain't let Usher do my wife like that. Now, as far as they doing a show or something, ain't no big deal. But I ain't letting Usher fondle with my woman just because he Usher. Usher it ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that's about. That's kind of strange. Nothing like you gotta change up, man. You can't be up here talking crazy like that, bro. Talking about you'll let Usher do that anytime. But you know what I'm saying? Swiss Beats took it like a champ though. He ain't make no big deal out of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Swiss Beats cool. Now, Boosie said he should apologize. But I mean, Boosie said Usher should apologize. I don't know that. I don't know, man. What's good, man? Up in the production value. Shout out to my guy. Appreciate it, man. Yeah. I had to get a new camera, man. It wasn't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? My camera on my computer was no good. You know what I'm saying? I would have been and got a camera, but I didn't. As I was trying to make my screen look better, I thought it was the lights would make it better, but it wasn't the lights, it was the camera. So I needed a camera more than I need the lights. So the camera was the problem. If she was twerking on him, yeah. Now, if she had a bent over and started twerking, that would have been not part of the show. That would have been some different stuff because then you adding stuff to it. But as far as him doing what he did, that's different. I agree. Usher was disrespectful, too close, and sweating on her past the line. Damn. Okay, yeah. Yana just hit me up. She said she about to join. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's get ready for a good one, though. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to ask questions, you know, I'm going to ask them my own questions. And then, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get y'all insight on it. If y'all want to ask questions, too, y'all get to ask questions as well. But, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people say they'll take their Usher. You know, a lot of people will be cool with their Usher stuff. But I look at it like this, though. I might not be cool, but at the same time, I look at it like this. If you gonna do that with Usher, then if I do it, don't get mad though. Y'all niggas too sensitive. Usher was cool. Nah, I said I wouldn't get mad, but I'm not purposely letting Usher fondle with my woman just because he Usher. What the hell that sound like? You know what I'm saying? Like you like I can't nothing low on Usher job. Like you don't want to sleep with him, do you? Because you acting like you might want to do a threesome with him or something, man. I mean, you know, I'm joking, but to get excited and say you will let him be behind your woman anytime is like, nigga, you might want to play with him too. Like Usher ain't built like that. He just a regular man. Usher ain't built like that. I don't look up to no other man to the point I'm gonna be like my wife can play with Usher anytime. Nah, Usher, you can't do that, bro. But you know what I'm saying? To each his own though. You know what I'm saying? Usher better be careful. Everybody ain't cool though. Everybody ain't cool. Everybody don't, you know, take the disrespect. I ain't gonna say, yeah, cup. But a cup. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? To each his own though. You know what I'm saying? To each his own, man. You know, I look at it like this though. It's all about what Swiss Beats like and what he had going on and how he felt. So that's what mattered the most. Like Swiss Beats was cool with the shit. Everybody else should be cool. I could care less. I asked some questions for Yana and you tonight. Yeah. Long as like we're gonna be respectful now. We start going out the parameter, like you can give Yana some questions as long as we don't start getting crazy. Now, as far as me, I'm not getting interviewed. So, you know, if you get wild, you already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I prefer people to come up here to the chat and actually show yourself. Or you ain't even got to show your face. I would tell people to hit the link and come up. You know what I'm saying? Not just asking questions in the chat. If you want to talk to her or talk to somebody, come up and talk. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still waiting on her. You know what I'm saying? She's taking her time. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just be patient, though. But, man, other than the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? You know, pretty much they were worrying about, you know, Travis Kelce, you know, woman and shit. You know what I'm saying? Taylor Swift really stole the show. But, you know, Usher, like, it seemed like with, you know, y'all remember that time old boy pulled out old girl breast at the Super Bowl? That still was disrespectful. When old dudes pulled out Janet Jackson breath, I think it was, what's old dude name pulled out Janet Jackson breath? Justin Timberlake, wasn't it? Now, that was wild. Justin Timberlake has the wildest Super Bowl ever. That wasn't nobody woman, but he pulled out her breast. That was past what Usher would do. Usher ain't did nothing like that. That was wild as hell. Anytime you do some wild mess like that, man, that's top of the line wild right there. Why you don't be on the cool line anymore? We missing you, bro. What's the point of getting on there, bro? Ain't nobody coming to the shows though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come on there, but it's no point of going on there. Dudes won't come on here. They want me to come on there and they want to talk about me. Like, I don't see no point of going on co-live boxed in because they didn't want me on there. And then now they talking about, like, do you want me on there or you don't want me on there? You got to make it up. All right, I'm putting the link in the chat. All right, you can hit the link, Yana. What's up, Blue Money TV Podcast? How you doing tonight, bro? But you know what I'm saying? Should be a good one though. Yeah, all you gotta do is hit that link. It should let you come up, Yana. But man, yeah, man. I'm telling you, man, like nothing topped that Super Bowl when he let her pull it, when he pulled out old girl breast, man. That was just crazy. Like Usher out here doing some simple shit. It ain't that big a deal. But man, if you come in here, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Show some love. If you're new to the channel, you gotta subscribe. If you're new to the channel, if you ain't new, share. Man, make sure you like, do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Get it out there. I hit you up on Instagram just 2 minutes just to say what's up. Man, yeah, I don't be on Instagram like sometimes it always be showing I'm online though, but I don't be on Instagram like that though. You know what I'm saying? I don't really be on there like that.
Live with you guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What's up, y'all?
Awesome. Hi. Oh my gosh, sorry it took so long. I was just finishing dinner.
Okay. What did you cook?
Just some pot roasted. So it's in the what do you call it? The one of those little things you put on your oven or on your counter and it just cooks. A crock pot. It's in my crock pot.
Oh, crock pot. Okay. That's what's up, though. I'm hoping you're having a good night, though. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you coming on the show.
Thanks for the invite. I was just telling my friend, I'm like, oh my gosh, this content creator made like some commentary on some content, of course, and he's a dating coach. And I'm like, I've only heard of one dating coach in my life, and that's the Millionaire Matchmaker. So it's so cool to see a male matchmaker kind of dating coach. So I think it's super intriguing what you do over there. So thanks for the invite.
Yeah, I appreciate it though. So we're gonna jump right into it though, you know what I'm saying? Like the first video I did, you know, that was a little bit different, but
yeah, I think you didn't have any questions pertaining to the subject matter that you recap.
No, well, I can get on that conversation after I ask some questions. If you want to talk about that, we can. You know, if you want to talk about
I don't mind. That's where all the controversy comes from. That's probably where you know me from. So I don't mind. I'm definitely open to the questions. It kind of just is what it is. So
sure, yeah, that's dating too. So you know, we talk about the first one, body game. You know, I explained to you like, do you think men with nice bodies get women easier, or does it matter?
It does play a significant role because you're not going to look at somebody overweight and be like, ooh, I want a piece of that. If you see a man that's nice and fit, you're like, ooh, maybe like what's to him? It does definitely play a factor for sure. Of course, appearance isn't everything once you get to know a person. like eternally. But it does play a factor, like when you're just out kind of scoping on the scene and you physically see somebody, you might be drawn to them. So yeah, I think body does play a big role, especially like if you're a fit person, like you like to be in the gym, you want to see somebody that's kind of fit too, you know?
True, true. Okay, let's say they fit, but you don't like the way his face look, because I know every fit guy you ain't feeling though, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Definitely. I'm not really. I don't. I've learned to stop dating by what people look like, and I really go based off of the conversation and the chemistry. Like in my younger days, I would be like drawn towards all the fine, sexy boys. But like as I got older, I'm like, ooh, some of those boys ain't worth a damn. You know, maybe
Yeah,
some ugly guys out there, some nerds out there that's winning
true,
for real, and
true.
you won't know until you give them the chance.
So y'all heard that, man. So some people, I mean, some body game do matter. I mean, I agree. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just depends on the person though, because I've seen
Hmm.
guys who their bodies won't get no women though. So it just depends. But that's a good.
Absolutely.
That's something to know good. So, next question though, what do younger women find appealing about older men? Like, what do you find appealing about older men?
You know, I love that question. And I can't speak for all the young ladies out there, but I can definitely speak for myself. I've always, until this day, I love older men. It's always been the direction that I go towards. As far as the reason why, I would definitely say personally for me, in my experience, I stopped dating Dusties when I was younger because I realized I wasn't going to learn anything from them. It wasn't my objective to be someone's struggling baby mother or be in some type of struggle love kind of thing. So I've always set my intentions on dating like older guys because I can learn from them. They have way more experience in the game and in life than I have at this point. So that was always like my intention with dating an older guy, to learn something from him.
And somebody in the
Definitely.
audience asks, how old are you?
I'm 23, going on 24 in May.
Oh, okay. So, what's the oldest guy you ever dated?
Good question. Upper 50s? 55
50.
maybe?
Oh,
Hmm.
55. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
maybe
okay.
55. He
So
was an older guy.
now, so did y'all, somebody being that old, did you have a lot in common with him?
you know, as far as commonality, we didn't necessarily have a lot of things in common, but we may have had a lot of things that we both experienced because he had so many years over me. But like as far as things that were in common, not necessarily. Maybe just on the business tip, like just as far as maybe investing, but not all things were common. Because, like I said, I dated older guys to learn things from them. So it was a lot of things that I didn't know or different lifestyles that they were already into that I was looking to learn about. So maybe, yeah, not
Okay.
always things in common.
Now, one of the guys said, "Can he join now?" If you're gonna join, you're gonna have to be quiet because I'm asking up questions now. I gotta get through the questions, so we might have to wait if you're gonna get up here and buddy in and stuff. I gotta get through asking the questions. So, do you think other women, younger women, like younger guys? I mean, older guys, or just like certain younger women?
You said, do I think that older guys like younger women?
No, I said it wrong. Do you think other younger women like older guys too, or just certain younger women?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It's a whole community. I want to say like the community that you're referring to. I think it might be sugar babies, and I am definitely in that lane. Like I've dated
Right.
older, wealthy guys, and it's because I've been a sugar baby, and it's a lifestyle that I have become accustomed to, and it's what I'm used to. Like if I go out with a young guy, I'd be super perplexed at how like they want to go Dutch and all this like foreign stuff, and it's just not something that I'm accustomed to. So it's completely foreign to me, like dating younger guys. When I go out with the guys that I'm used to, which is an older group of guys, I'm just accustomed to things being handled a certain way. Um,
So let me ask you this question now. When you dated those younger guys, were they like spending money on you a lot, or was it like was they giving you a lot of things? Was they like spending a lot of money on you, buying you things, catering to your your needs, giving you what you want?
the young guys?
No, the older guys.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. It was just in their nature. And I would call those guys like just generous gentlemen. They were just generous gentlemen by nature. Some guys are just accustomed to treating ladies that are in their present. They're just accustomed to that. It's normal.
Okay, okay, okay.
In
That's
certain
what's up
communities, it's
though.
normal.
Now
So
55. Now when you was dating this 55-year-old guy, did your parents know about it? How did they feel about that?
I'm a pretty private person, so I don't share my dating lifestyle with anybody really. I just do it on
Um,
YouTube because that's how you guys have met me, and that's just where we are with it now. But I'm typically very quiet and reserved about my dating standards and my dating lifestyle. I date who
Yeah.
I date, and it's just between them and me.
True, true. Now, do you date any guys your age, like around 23, 24?
I have like it's mainly just for entertainment. I don't take them serious because they don't show seriousness most of the time, and they don't really know have a real clear direction on where they're going with life and things like that. So I
Mm,
don't find many things that I relate to in younger guys. I guess that is a good thing. I do find some things more in common with older guys. They're more into investing. I like to talk about things like that, like things I can invest in and different business avenues and different credit cards I can open.
true.
So younger guys don't really have the conversation that I go in depth in
Okay, so let me ask you
from
another
my
question.
experience.
What is the best way to approach you? If a man was cold coming up to you cold approaching you, it could be Walmart, Target, it could be anywhere. What is the best way to approach you?
Oh, I remember seeing that question, and that is a tricky one. Like I'm very much, I go off of the energy. Like it depends really if a guy approached me and you're not like really pushing up on me, being like, oh, screaming across the way is not the way. Absolutely, that's not the way. Just screaming across like, hey, old shorty, what's up with you? That's not the way at all. I like guys that are very smooth and elegant and observant. Even off bat, if you observe a woman and you see kind of like her vibe. I love an observant man with an
Okay,
approach.
let's say a man come up to you and say, "Damn, that ass fat." How you gonna feel about that?
I'm just gonna look at him, wave, and go about my business.
Okay, let's say he is your type though when he say it. It would do that. Does that matter or now this is your type? This man is how you like your man to be, and he say something like that. Does that change?
It doesn't because I don't feel like that's my kind of man. The kind of man that I like would never like approach me like that because he knows that's gonna be off-putting for me. So no, no, it doesn't change.
Yeah,
To
that's
be
crazy though. You
honest.
know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's say that might be a little bit out of the way. So let's say like you like somewhere like a event and this guy coming up to you and he like, "What's up? Come here, let me talk to you." Is that like too harsh
No,
or
I love that. I like that. I like a straightforward person. So when
okay?
you're straightforward and you know what you want and you know you have good intentions and you know what your intentions are. Like, hey, I want to talk to you. I want to get to know you, and you're straightforward in that process. I
Mhm.
adore that. I appreciate that. I like
Cool.
that.
Okay, okay. So, do you think other? What is the best way? Like other women, I know you don't know what other women think, but
Hmm.
give some of the guys some insight. Do you? What is the best way to approach women? What kind of tips could you give other men that's approaching women? What could they do to better have a chance when they cold approach this woman? Because you
Yeah,
know it's cold.
absolutely. Yeah, just be smooth with it. Don't be so embracive and so don't be complimenting so much on the physique and the body, although I know that's probably what drew you towards that woman. Kind of just try and be smooth with it. Give smooth compliments, maybe her smile, and get to talk to them. Try and get to know that person even in a short period of time. Try and do something that makes you memorable. Don't do the basics. Do something and say something that will make you stand out in their memory. You
Mhm.
know?
Okay, that makes sense though.
Absolutely.
'Cause a lot of guys don't know how to approach women, so you know what I'm saying. Or a lot of
Yeah,
guys are scared. I think first you got to just be confident enough to go over there.
absolutely. Confidence is key. Confidence is key. That's why I'm like, I like that that strong approach, kind of knowing like, hey, I know I want to talk to you, and so I'm gonna come talk to you, and let's see where it goes from here. You know, just that male dominant energy.
Okay, and
We
that's
love
something
that
I'm
in
talking
ladies.
about. Masculine energy does matter. So I got another
Mhm.
question for you. What makes a guy DM messages stand out when trying to holler at you? So if a guy DMing you, what makes his message stand out? You know, a lot of like a woman like you probably get a lot of DMs. So what
Mhm.
makes the DM stand out?
It depends how detailed they are in their message. What are they saying? Like, are you just saying, hey, you look beautiful over and over again? What are you doing over and over again? That's not the right way. Once again,
Right,
it just
right.
comes to standing out in the audience. You want to be someone that when she wakes up, she thinks about, oh, this nice guy, he messaged me last night. So just being polite and still being a gentleman will make you stand out. I feel like don't do the basics. Stay away from the basics like that. Hey, beautiful stuff. Try and pay attention to detail. You know.
Okay, let's say like you get 100 messages. You sure you gonna forget somebody, no matter what that message is saying. You
Yeah.
got 100 people. I hear women say stuff like, "Guys get mad when I don't respond back," but sometimes I don't see the message. Imagine you getting 100 messages. It's gonna be hard to see even a unique message.
Yeah, you gotta do some extra reaching out. You might have to comment on some photos. You might have to double text if it's somebody that might be hard to reach. You
True,
know,
true. But then
nothing
you
wrong with
don't want
that.
to send too many messages. What if he come out? You might like, let's say like a guy send you multiple messages. When he come out like, oh, this dude stalking me,
No,
creepy.
persistency is always key. You know, show persistency. Show you want what you want. You know, that's
Okay, so
cute.
you
A girl
prove.
might even see that first message and be like, okay, I'm gonna see if he gonna message me again, and then I'm
Right,
gonna
right,
reply.
right.
Girls play games like that. I don't know why, but women do sometimes.
Okay, okay. So let me ask you this question. What do you think about the passport bros? You ever heard of the passport bros?
Oh my gosh, I have heard of them lately, and it's like they're going across seas just to pay for butt in private, and it's so crazy to me. They're going across the country just to pay for some butt and try and do it in peace, but it's getting exposed on YouTube, and they over there dying and stuff. It's so tragic.
So you don't respect the passport bros are going overseas.
It's not that I don't respect it because it's like they're just going over there, kind of just looking for some peace. I guess something that they don't get out of. They're probably just tired of the society, the societal ways of America. The
I heard a lot of
pushback they probably get with women.
now a lot of them are saying that the women over here are not as pretty in America. They're better over there. They saying they have better hygiene over there. They're more submissive. Do you what is your thoughts on that?
Wow. See, I didn't know all of that, T. I honestly, I don't think it has anything. It may have to something to do with the beauty standard as well. They may have different looks, but I definitely think it has to do something with submissive. I don't think American women in this society are very submissive towards their men,
Mhm.
and I think that's kind of a big problem because you have to support that masculine energy when you do have a man in your corner. And I don't think American women are really big on independence these days for whatever reason and
Mhm.
working real hard instead of just letting the man be a provider as he should because that's in his nature. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think they're just going over there craving what they're missing at home.
Yeah, some of them going over there crazy when they miss. Some going just for sex. So are you
Yeah,
submissive? Are you a submissive woman to your man?
I am. I'm submissive by nature to my man. Definitely, it's in my
Oh.
nature to be submissive.
Now
Definitely, that's my natural role.
I heard some men say, for a woman to be submissive, the man has to be masculine. But you said you submissive by nature, so that means your man does not have to be masculine to make you be submissive, right?
He definitely has to be masculine in order for that to be turned on within me. I can say by nature because I am submissive by nature, but for
Mhm.
it to be like turned on for me definitely has to be a masculine energy, a provider energy. I need that force for me to want to submit to that man. But it's definitely there in me and it's naturally like I want to submit to a man, definitely.
Okay, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So let me ask you this: how do you feel about rejection? Do you get rejected often by men?
When I do shoot my shot, not very often. I don't say I deal with rejection very often. Um, but I think that's just because of my instinct. Like I know what I like and I know what likes me. So I kind of just having that eye and following that instinct is kind of key with that whole rejection thing. You don't want to shoot your shot in a direction that you know is not a direction you should be going in, you know?
Okay, okay. So do you go up to men a lot and try to talk to them, or you let the men come to you?
I'm an energy person, so I might give an eye hint. I might look away at a man and let him come to me.
So you give them eye contact.
Yeah, eye contact and just give him my energy and let him know I'm interested. And then I'll let him come to me. Depends
That
what the
makes sense.
situation is, but I don't have a problem approaching a man if I'm really interested. I have done that before. I have.
Okay, so what kind of setting were you in when you went up to the man? Like, was you like out and about in public, or
It was in a public setting, but it was years and years ago. It was honestly in high school. You have to remember I'm only 23, but that was like a 3-year relationship that I ended up in because I did approach him because I was so interested.
Okay, okay. So I got another one for you. Do you think asking for sex on the first date is okay?
No, absolutely not. It's just the respect and boundary thing. It's not okay. You don't want to
Okay.
make a woman think that that's all you want. And
Mm,
then you don't want to get involved with somebody that you really don't know for real. It's not always worth it. I mean, sometimes, yeah, one night stands do happen, but it shouldn't be like a goal. It should not be like a goal
Mhm.
or an
Okay,
intention.
so so let's say you got this guy, you feel an older guy, and he throw out there like, I'm gonna be straight up though, I want to have sex with you. Um, he might not be talking about that night, but he's telling you what he wants. But you say you want a man that's straightforward, so that would be a turnoff for you, him letting you know what's up.
No, absolutely. It would not be a turnoff. I appreciate a man that lets me know what it is with him up front, whether it's good or bad, or I might view it as a negative. Just you being upfront with me, I can respect that. And I can move based off of your honesty. So even if a guy did tell me, hey, okay, I want to have sex with you, okay, I'm gonna let you know what I want as well. We're gonna establish an arrangement from there to see what best works for us, see if we're gonna be compatible, you know?
True, true. Now, if he asking for just sex, he might not even want nothing but a sexual relationship
Right.
anyway.
We would have to get down to the bottom of that. Like, what is it? How long? What are we doing here?
Okay, so would you be cool with something like that if a guy asked you that? Would you be cool with just a sexual relationship and nothing else?
Not at this point in my life. Absolutely not. I definitely no.
So you dating,
I'm
so you
dating for
right now.
marriage.
Oh, you looking for marriage. Oh,
I'm
okay. So
dating
you
for
dating with a
marriage. Otherwise,
purpose.
I'm not dating. I'm dating with a purpose. I like how you put that. Dating with a
Oh,
purpose.
okay.
Hmm.
So when did you decide that you was gonna start dating with a purpose?
You know, I've been dating with a purpose maybe for over 4 months, but I just now got to a point in my stability to where I can intentionally and actually date,
Mm-hmm.
you know, with a purpose. And, you know,
And so, what do you think about black men putting light skinned women on a pedestal and acting like they're so better and everything like that?
um, I don't really think anything of that. I don't know. I feel like that's such like I don't even know the word for it. Such like a cliche or old thing, something that's always been around, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's always gonna be that thing. Light skins might be better than dark skins, or that kind of ideology. You know, it's never gonna go anywhere. Just like racism, it's always gonna just be under the table, but it's never gonna go anywhere. Some people favor light skins over black skins. It's just people preference. You got a preference? That's okay. Know what you like. I love that.
True. That's true. That's true. Make sure y'all show some love to Yana, man. I got a cash app up there. Make sure y'all cash app or show some love, man. Go to
Hey
her
y'all, I
channel
gotta figure
too.
out how to see the channel.
Yeah,
I
make sure y'all
figure out
go
how
to
to see
her
the
channel
comments.
too, though. You know
Hi
what
y'all,
I'm
I can see the comments now. I just figured out how to see all the comments. Look at y'all.
saying? I got another
Hi
one for you.
loves.
Have you ever had a man attempt to fly you out to his city?
Absolutely, yeah. I've been flown out a few times, and it was a
Oh
great
wow.
experiences. I love that. I absolutely love that for me.
Now let me ask you this question. Now, with those men that flew you out, did you think you was going? Was it? Did they ask for sex when once you got out there? Like after
You want to
you.
know what's funny? It was guys that I was already seeing in the town. They just went on business trips back home, and they was like,
Oh.
I want you here. Can you come? Can you get out here now? I'm like, sure, for sure, I can come. Book the ticket. I'll be there.
Okay, so there's never been a guy you had never knew.
Right. Oh no social media guys that I just met online. It's always been guys that I have met in person, have relationships with, and they may like go out of town and they're like, okay, I want you to come out here. I miss you type thing. So I'm gonna fly you out.
Now I got another question for you. So do half the men need game? Like men that are very attractive need game?
I think all men need game. Somebody better school them. An older gentleman needs to school them on the game. Absolutely. Don't just walk out there blind.
Well, the passport bros say they don't need game. They just go overseas because it's
They're
easy.
over there dying. They need game. They're over there getting slaughtered about the kitty cat. They need some game.
Now that ain't even funny. They getting hurt like that.
They are.
But a lot of them say they don't need game. Just go overseas. It's easier.
It's tragic. I
They
don't
said
like
it's
the
a
way
waste
that's
of
turned around.
time. So you saying no matter how a man looks. Now, if a man is attractive, it probably would be easier. But you say he still needs game.
Absolutely. Somebody should have told them like you have to pay those ladies or something first because look how it's ending up. They needed some game.
Right. So what do you think about the this might be similar to the other question. What do you think about the upfront approach? Somebody come up to you. This ain't even no dating. This is somebody coming up and they say, man, what's up? I'm trying to smash. This is them coming up cold approaching you, saying they don't even know you.
Oh, that's nasty. Get away from me. Go smash over there somewhere. Go. That's negative. That's devil energy. Because you probably walked to 5 other ladies before that and said, "Oh, I want to smash you."
But
What?
even if you say something like more gentleman, like he might have said to 5 other people too.
That's a red flag for me, baby. That's a red flag indeed. Cause that's that Jezebel energy. People that just wanna hunch. Cause they got a hunch.
I'm gonna go through here and answer some of the questions. Some of the people.
Yeah, read the comments because I can't read them and listen at the same time.
Let me see what some of the people said. Like they were asking questions though.
I mean, the glass
They were asking about your age. They said you was pretty and stuff like that.
Thank y'all. Glad to see y'all over here. I told some people to come over for my live.
Now, as far as like the sugar daddy thing, what is some of the like how like as far as like those guys that you dated? So those are like your sugar daddies, right?
Absolutely, some of them, most of them.
Okay. I'm trying to see some of the messages. I got some more questions actually too.
I don't want to call them sugar daddies, but
what is the biggest turn off for a man when they try to cold approach you on a date or anything like that?
My biggest turn off?
Yeah, turn off.
Too many wondering eyes, too much attention on the physical. That's a big turn off for me because that tells me you're not intrigued and actually getting to know the person. You're fascinated with the physical. You're mesmerized by physical.
So you talking about him paying attention to your body?
Yeah, paying too much attention to the body and not actually like being observant and having conversation to the things that I'm saying to you. Cause it's just it gives me lust. It gives me lust. Like you're really lustful.
Okay. So what are some turn ons for when a man try to when you're talking to a man? What is turn on? Something they can do, make you turn you on pretty much.
Be intellectual, very intellectual. Have great conversation, and of course, a businessman. I love businessmen, men that I can learn from. Be a man that I can learn from. I love that.
I'm gonna give people an opportunity to come up here too. Now,
sure.
Black Queen said, I wanted to know why doesn't she have a high value man right now? Because the math ain't mathing.
Well, I'm healing. Didn't y'all just see everything play out online the last since January 21st? I've been online going through trials and tribulations. I just had an abortion with Mr. Marcus over there, Atlanta Street Interviews, and I have a lot of healing I have to do before I match with the right man. You don't want to get into a relationship and be damaged because then you're damaged goods. And then you're bringing damage into a relationship. And what is that? Dysfunction. And you don't need that. So just heal yourself before jumping into something new. Why rush? Why rush? I don't have a reason to rush. Everything that's for me is for me. And I really believe that.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, another person said, what kind of gifts did the sugar daddy give you?
Everything that I wanted and needed. Like I needed a whole new car that was taken care of.
Wow.
Any bills taken care of. The car that I did have, he had worked on it. Like literally, one of my sugar daddies, he used to be old mechanic. He worked on my car day and night until it was up and brand new running again. So like I've been very thankful for those guys. And I've learned a lot of things from them, just business-wise. And
you said they bought you new cars and stuff. Wow. So pretty much, how much was the cars they bought you?
Just like $3,500, nothing crazy. It wasn't a BMW or a Porsche that I want. Nothing extravagant, but just a car to get me to and fro. But still, I was humbly thankful. Absolutely.
True. Okay.
Didn't have to do that for me.
Now, one guy said, do you want to be in love? Have you ever been in love?
I've been in love. I love love. I do want to be in love. But, I like the universe guide me with that. I absolutely love love. I love weddings. I think about weddings and love. I'm a hopeless romantic. So you give me some rose.
And you went out for some reason. Your voice went out. Yana, your voice went out.
Yo, hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yana, Yana, your voice went out. I don't think she can tell.
Hey, point to your ears. Point to your ears.
Can't hear you.
What's up, Papa Pimp?
I can't hear. What's good, bro? I can't hear you. Yeah, I can't hear you. I don't know what happened. Her voice just went out. So, but yeah, she was just talking about No, I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
She might have hit the mute button by accident.
Yeah, I don't know though. She could have, but I don't think it didn't sound like no mute button. That's like something else. Yes, you can't hear you. Yeah, she might have hit it by a button, but I see people up here, man. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe.
There it
You know, hit
is.
that like button. I can hear you now. Say something.
Hi yo, hey yo.
Yeah, I can hear you though.
All
All right,
right.
that's some other people up on here though. So
What's
you
up,
know,
y'all?
so let's get into you know, you said you was willing to talk about Marcus. So
You can ask me whatever questions you want to ask, I guess. I suppose since we're here, right?
right. So let me ask you this question though. How long did you and Marcus date?
I was there for 6 months until December 21st. That's when we booked my flight in. I went on home by my business because I could not stand to be there anymore for my mental sanity. I needed to leave.
Oh, so you were living with him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
He allowed me to stay there with him. Bless his heart for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he allowed me
would you
a lifestyle and experience people only dream about. Like, what 23-year-old really can afford a $3,000 luxury apartment? I know I couldn't. Not without scamming and finessing. I know I couldn't. So I was very humbled and thankful, and he gave me a nice experience in life. You know.
did you look at Marcus as a sugar daddy?
I'm sorry. What was that?
Did you look at Marcus as a sugar daddy?
Did I look at him as a sugar daddy? Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what he was.
How old is Marcus though?
Marcus is 40.
Okay.
Marcus is my sponsor / sugar daddy.
Okay. So he was buying you a lot of things?
He got my hair done. He gave me money when I needed. He took care of some legal responsibilities for me. He spent over thousands of dollars on me. So.
I mean, the way he was talking, like he that nigga though. You know what I'm saying? Like
he
you
talk
that
like he
nigga,
that nigga all
man.
the time. That's just Marcus. That's his ego. That's his ego.
So let me ask y'all. I ain't trying to get into y'all personal. Now he was
It's
spending
already
over
out there. I put
$1,000.
our dirty laundry in the street unintentionally, but it's there now. So
now, did he spend that kind of money before or after sex?
Since the first day we met. I mean, I told him we were gonna go to the High Note rooftop, down in Midtown. He's been spending money since the day we met. He told me off rip. You know that song by T.I.? You can have whatever you want. That was my theme song.
So how much money? That's crazy right there.
Hey, he said, I mean, he don't sound like no player to me. He sound like a trick. I mean,
he's a trick. A trick is a trick is a trick. He is a trick. He said that himself. He said that himself. So
I mean, I ain't hating on him though. They do some trick
Nah. Hey, to each his own. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not mad at it. I'm very thankful. Bless his heart. That's why I don't speak too bad about him.
Hey, I wanted to ask her a question. I wanted to ask her, it's 2024 right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you, what do you feel like what guys are doing wrong in the dating game right now? Like, what's the number one or number two thing that dudes doing wrong right now? To as far as in like trying to approach women or holler at women or whatever the case.
Honestly, I don't see right now my guys are doing anything wrong. Honestly, I think the pool is a little questionable with women right now because of the way society is kind of hypnotizing women right now. I don't really see too much crazy with guys, except you guys should just be more honest. Just be transparent. Everybody respects honesty. Whatever it is you have going on or whatever it is you're looking for, just be straightforward and transparent with whoever it is you're trying to talk to. That's the only thing I'd say with my guys. But girls, like ladies, have a lot to work on, definitely, like as a whole.
True.
Guys, just be transparent and honest with whatever it is you're going after. Just be real with them. Because right now, today, nobody's honest. Nobody's real and transparent about what they want.
That's hanging low. Wow, talking about Marcus like he 50. I thought Marcus was older than 40, but 50 or 60, God damn, he don't look that goddamn old. But that was a good question though, man. That was a good question. Now, so I know you said you and Mark were dating for 6 months, so he ended up getting you pregnant. Did you want to have that kid? I can't hear you, Yana. Your sound went out again. Yeah. Something going on with your sound. Yeah, can't hear you. Blue Money TV, you still there? Y'all talk?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Okay. Yeah, I know y'all. I'm talking about. We can't hear her though. We can't hear you.
We can't hear her.
Somebody said he got to be old now. She said he's 40. I don't know unless he lying. I can't hear you, Yana. Well, she'll be back though. You know what I'm saying? I will get into that, like, you know what I'm saying, like whose decision was.
Yeah. I'm you know what I'm saying?
I'm curious about that.
Yeah, I'm saying my questions when she come back.
But you know what I'm saying, like, the dating game.
But you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, hey, some real shit though. The nigga was speaking as if he was a player though. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like that. He was like
Well,
that dude.
a player, we can't say a player is a guy with multiple women, but he a trick too. He ain't
Yeah,
no.
they ain't no player. That's just a damn trick with them multiple damn. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Yana,
Multiple damn investments. You know what I'm saying?
Yana, we still can't hear you. Yeah, it is a trick with multiple, but in the definition of it, I don't get it wrong. You tricking, you ain't no player, but I don't know, man. It's just wild, like. But he ain't the only one though. But he's a
No,
confident
but
trick.
yeah, but he was acting like he was getting off the strength.
But I'm gonna tell you why I thought he was on some trick stuff. You talking to the chick with the wheelchair and you taking off, flying her to another place on a vacation. What the hell? Like that was a red flag to me to know he wasn't a player or he was on some trick stuff.
Yeah,
You're flying a woman you don't know like that
yeah.
to somewhere else. That's not normal. Who doing
She
that? You
back?
don't know that woman like that.
Can she hear us? She back?
I don't
We
know.
can't. I think she can hear us. We can't hear her. I can't hear you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. Yeah, something wrong. Her sound was perfect and great. I don't know, might be a sound issue. She said she's coming back. But yeah, man. I mean, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Hey, I want to know y'all's opinion, man. But I want to ask this when she come back. You know what I'm saying? What's y'all opinion on the whole abortion situation? I don't know.
I don't agree
Oh,
with that shit.
I don't want to touch on that, bro. I don't want to. That's a touchy subject. That's
You know
Yeah, it
very
what?
is.
touchy.
Hold up.
But she
What you?
she
She
said she
cool
want
with
to
it.
talk about it.
Nah, I mean, like, why wouldn't you touch on it though? Like, just because she a woman, I mean, I can see if she was like, don't want to talk about that, but she said she cool with it. I mean, that's not a
The
touchy
only reason
subject.
the only reason I don't want to touch on it because I'm not a woman and I don't know how that shit
Oh man,
feels.
that's kind of like a simp shit because at the end of the day, it takes two people to have sex though. And to say you're not gonna touch on it, if she was a man and if a man was up here and he said I made a woman do that, niggas wouldn't have no problem touching on the subject, talking about he ain't nothing. People wouldn't have no problem. At the end of the day, I get it though. You don't gotta know you don't gotta be a woman to know something wrong or right. I'm not saying she wrong or right or what the situation is,
Yeah,
but
yeah. I just want to know how the situation came about and how
right.
you
I ain't here to bash
come
her
to
though. I'm
that
not here to bash nobody.
come to them. How did y'all come to the agreement?
Right. But I mean, I get what you're saying though. Like, I just feel
Yeah, I
like a
feel
lot of
you.
times, a lot of men won't say stuff to women because they worried about offending them. Like, at the end of the day, what's the big deal though? If she don't want your ass at the end of the day, and even if she do want you, she wants you, she gonna want you. She don't, she don't.
And she said he was a trick. I mean, she was saying, you know,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, yeah, we hear you now though.
Can
I'm
y'all
glad
hear
you
me?
said it. Yeah, we can hear you though. I don't know, it must
Okay,
be something
good.
going on with your sound though. But
What y'all was talking about?
we were just talking about
Nah, Prime, go ahead, Prime, go ahead,
no,
cook.
I was talking about
we don't,
I was talking about the whole abortion situation. How did y'all come to the agreement?
You want to know what's crazy and what's so like? I'm gonna just be black and white with y'all. It was a night right before we decided on the abortion. I just didn't want to have sex. I don't know what happened, why I didn't feel like getting deed down by him, but I wasn't in the mood, and I told him no. And I woke up the next morning. He's like, you know what? We should go through with our abortion. And that day we had that conversation was the day we went through all the manipulation. He was trying to convince me, and I'm like, I can do it without you. I can do it without you. I don't need you. He's like, I wouldn't feel right with that. The baby's gonna ruin my career. All this. I'm like, well, I can just do it without you. And then he started convincing me, which is the whole reason you guys all found out about this. And I end up contacting Kiki Prime. He ended up saying, well, I'll just give you a couple $1,000s to make sure you're good and you can restart your life, kind of. And at that point, I just had decisions to make. It's like, okay, if he doesn't want to have a baby and he's not going to be supportive and he doesn't want to get married, and I know that I don't want to marry him, well, I it's not in my vision to be some single mother, even though he's going to take care of the baby. I'm not going to be out here toting a kid around and I don't have a husband. It's just it's not something for me. It's not anything I planned on doing.
so let me ask you a question. Did you feel pressured to get rid of that kid because of what he didn't want?
Because I asked him several times, like, I can do it without you. I don't need you. He's like, no, it's not going to feel right. That still doesn't set right with me. And he started convincing me, like, well, I'll just make sure I will take care of you. I'll give you a couple $1,000s so that you're good when you get home. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just take that because I'm not going to raise a child by myself. And this is not my husband. I have to deal with that. So that offer was okay for me. Send me home with a couple of $1,000s and I'll restart my life. I'll go get some therapy. I'll heal my womb space. I'll forget about you. But he didn't follow through. He tried to act like a fuck boy in a sense. He didn't keep his word all the way. And that's where everything went wrong, and I reached out to Kiki Prime because he did that at the wrong time with the wrong one. Most guys that I deal with, if there's a financial agreement, that deposit is in my account before anything has to be spoken of. And it wasn't that situation with Marcus, and that's where we fell off and we had a big issue because I don't deal with men, I play games.
Now, when y'all first started talking, it was because he interviewed you, right?
Absolutely. He had ran into me on the street one day. I was walking by Centennial Park, if you know where Margaritaville is in downtown Atlanta by the Ferris wheel. That's where I was at. And he pulled up on me in that big white Jeep. I was looking crazy, so I didn't want to do an interview that day. And I did. I absolutely did need whatever he was offering because I was struggling. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Like, I was just, all I had was a job at that point. I had just lost my car to Repo Man. He came and picked up my car. And I ain't have nothing but a job. And
them sugar daddy one point, man. He's supposed to be paying that bill, the car note.
Well, no, I didn't have a sugar daddy at that time. I was just a working girl in Atlanta, just a working girl. Okay. And Marcus came and he offered that little $10. I'm like, no, get out of my face. So I ended up actually emailing him back 2 weeks later when I needed to pay a phone bill and I didn't want to spend my own money. I'm like, let me email that guy from Atlanta Street Interviews and I'm going to charge him like $50 to interview for my life story. And it worked out. It absolutely.
Let me ask you a question though. Do you feel that you deserve more money? Like, how much did he offer you? 10 to do the interview, right?
Yeah, the original one when he ran into me, and I'm like, $10 right now. I mean, I need some money, but I'm not gonna do anything for $10, and I look crazy. I'm like, whatever, get out of here. I had to put my pride to the side. Like 2 weeks later.
Okay, so when did he start spending all this money? You say he spent over $1,000s on you.
Oh, that was once I moved in. Like after I was with him, we were in a situationship, not before anything. No. I was just a random on the street when he actually wanted to interview me. I reached out to him like 2 weeks later. I reached out to him, email. I'm like, hey, you want to do that interview? If so, I'm going to charge you $50 for my life story. Cool.
She's smart as fuck, man. We need to have her on a regular on the show. She's smart as hell, bro.
I think the negotiation things come from just modeling. I was an independent model for over 7 years, drawing in my own contract. So, like, I know to negotiate. You know, I'm not taking $10 funky and I need $50 for my phone.
I respect that. That's a business move, because I mean, that's a business move. So I respect it because, he is, though. You know what I'm saying? You got to be smart. Man or woman should think like that, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, check this out, though. Why don't you think he introduce you to his kids?
You know, he had said he would at the 6-month mark. But, he had did that interview with Kiki, and I was in the room, and I was like, you know what? This man is acting like I'm just not here, and like he not living in his truth. And I didn't respect that. I did not respect that. And ever since he did that interview with Kiki, it had been sitting on my spirit. Like, you know what? He don't even respect the fact that he's not being respectful, and he's not living in his truth. And I don't respect people who can't stand 10 toes in their truth. I don't respect that at all. If you're doing something, you like young girls, be 10 toes down in that. If you got somebody standing at your house, that was the interviewee, be 10 toes down in that. If you caught feelings for somebody, you got to stand in that. You can't run from the truth.
Yeah, and how often did you have to go to the closet, when they came?
On the weekends, only on the weekends, but still.
Okay, only on the weekends.
Was it a big closet?
I don't know, smoking my wood. I would be hanging out there doing my extra recreational activities. That was my area, I will say that.
Now, was it a big closet?
Yeah, it was connected to the master bathroom. The big old closet was right here, and then the bedroom was right here. So, like, I had access to all 3 rooms from right there. I could go back and forth. Type thing.
Did you feel any kind of way when he told you had to be in the closet on the weekends?
No, it wasn't. No. He just told me like to be in the back. Like I could have been in the room, but like I'm doing my recreational stuff. I don't want the kids to catch a whiff of what I'm doing back here. I'm gonna go hang out back there. He already got a chair set up. Like that's where he used to do like his business and stuff before he transitioned to the living room. But yeah, like I don't know. It just always just happened like that. We had to have some type of agreement because I wanted to be there, even though the kids was there. I wasn't gonna just be out lollygagging, spending extra money at the bar when I could be at his house. So it just worked out like that. And I respected the boundaries. I wasn't going to question anything because at the end of the day, he gave me a place to stay.
Yeah. Hey, what did you think about the other chick saying he was a predator?
Who?
I can't. I don't even know her
Lala,
name, man. You said who?
Lala or Mo?
Nah, not Lala, the other chick.
Monique.
Yeah, it might be unique. She made a video on, I think it was like yesterday or something, or day before, talking about he was a predator.
You know, I specifically asked him about him and Monique's situation on the live that we did. I don't know if y'all seen that, but I asked him about him and Monique's situation because, like, I didn't understand it. I didn't know, like, she'd be a little thrown off to me. She don't be all the way there, but that video she did yesterday, she seemed to be more coherent than any other time I've ever seen her. So, like, hell, shit. She making a little bit of sense to me. Like, when she be saying certain things that he said, I'm like, yeah, that sound like Marcus. I don't want to say, but that sound like Marcus. But I can't say, like, I seen her at the house or something. I don't know what the hell that lady got going on. But bless her heart, I hope she heals.
Yeah, that sounds like some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds like some crazy.
But yeah, I think Marcus is just that type of guy. Like, the only thing, like, that aggravates Marcus is if he don't get that ass when he need it or when he want it. You don't get that man that ass when he wanted, all bets are off. Like, we didn't have so many arguments. Like, I know I was going to put up the house because I didn't want to give up no punani. I'm like, oh my God. And
so let me just ask you the question. So you saying that he got mad if he couldn't get the sex when he wanted?
Absolutely. That's his only trigger. That's his only trigger.
If you the man like that, you ain't gonna be hard up. You can just go to the next chick. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'll be honest. You gonna have like at least a few chicks on standby.
Well, we had those few chicks on standby, but that's when we would do like that little group thing. So.
Oh, y'all was into the group activities.
They came over when it was time, and then they left when it was time. So he had.
Okay. What you mean group activities? What you mean?
Like freak offs type shit.
Oh, okay. Damn. Okay. I mean,
he had his young ladies that would come by, that would frequent, and that like. But that's stuff like high value men. They live a certain lifestyle. When you can afford certain things, average lifestyle gets boring. You want to do something that's more exclusive.
Yeah. All females, right?
Different things.
All females.
I'm sorry.
All females, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay, so y'all was having threesomes and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Marcus, was Marcus paying them too?
I can't speak on their pockets.
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
I just know
I can't see him paying you and not paying them something too. That wouldn't even add up.
I was a living thing, so I don't know. I don't know. I didn't ask them like, did you get paid to be here tonight, girl? I didn't ask that. I just made sure they left on time and I cleaned up and make sure everything was okay.
Okay, so you said he got angry and stuff.
What I need to say, didn't care.
Now you say he got angry and stuff. Like, what are some things he said when you was like, I don't feel like I'm not in the mood? What did he do? What did he say?
He just kept an attitude, remind me like I don't have to be there type thing, like type
thing. Yeah, but to put you out.
We always had that go back and forth thing. But we would like have our little fake makeup sex because I would just, you know what, fuck it, because I'm not going nowhere else. I'm staying right here. I would just give him what he needed for that time, just until I couldn't do it no more. At some point.
How often did he bring? Okay, I'm gonna let. Yeah, you go.
No, go ahead, dog.
No, you go. You about to go.
No, go ahead.
Now I was just gonna ask him, how often did y'all do that little? You know, he bring other women over there to do stuff?
Not very often, like twice a month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not very often. It wasn't like every weekend like Cassie and Diddy.
Y'all gonna ask some questions on, Blue Money TV?
Yeah. Hey, would you be interested in Marcus if there was no financial benefit to it?
He's very intellectual. I like that aspect of him as well. So he could be somebody I could meet up with once a week if there wasn't no financial benefits attached. I could give him some time once a week, just on conversation, I guess. Because he's so intellectual, and I did learn.
Okay. So you're saying without the money, you just come by once a week and just to talk?
We would meet up once a week just so we can have that exchange of conversation, and I can learn from him. Those things that I did learn from him, like as far as sales and just financial advice. He's great with numbers. He's phenomenal with numbers. And like, I am a sapiosexual, so I find intellectualness, it does something to me. So.
Okay, let me ask you this question. Would you consider Marcus a predator or anything like that? Somebody who preys on women in their disadvantages?
I can't say that, honestly. I don't see him as a predator. He's just a guy that likes to have a fun time.
Just a typical trick.
He is a trick. He's a nymphomaniac, but he's a typical trick.
So let me ask you this question. You know what I'm saying? Because this, you know, this Papa Pimp channel, you know, I'm glad, you know, to be on the platform or whatever. But you know, as he say, this channel is about helping guys, you know, approach women and all of that stuff, right? So let me ask you this question. What can you tell, you know, the guys out here, like, because I want to give us some good content for people to learn and stuff. You we learning a lot of stuff. I like you. You dope as hell right now. You know what I'm saying? So what's the best thing to do, like, if a guy is out trying to holler and approach women, right? Like, what's the things he need to be doing, man? Because a lot of guys need to be knowing this. And a lot of guys, like, what's the thing? Like, if you was to approach a guy, I'm sorry, not a guy, but approach a girl that's beautiful like you, right? What is it for him to need? What he need? Because a lot of people need it. Go ahead.
Just ask yourself before you even approach that girl, like, okay, is she someone that is kind of in my level, someone that I think that I could be of a help to, somebody that I would be compatible to? You have to ask yourself that question. You don't want to approach someone that's just like out of our league. I don't want to approach someone that's out of my league or below my league or anything like that. You want to be in alignment with whoever you're approaching. So follow your instinct for sure. And approach her, just be gentle, but still be masculine. Don't compliment so much on the physique. Try and have conversation. Try and observe her a little bit before you do approach her. Try and observe, maybe order her a drink that you see that she's drinking. So you can get that conversation going. Things like that.
Pimp be saying a lot of that stuff you saying right now. He be preaching that. So
because I'm just looking at, I don't really know what, but I'm trying to answer your question a little bit. I'm not a dating coach.
Nah, that's straight enough. You know what I'm saying? Because like
you give us a lot of. No, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, you were talking. Bro. No, I was just gonna say.
I was just gonna say, like I said, I'm single. You know, I'm dating. I got a little rotation right now, and I'm still, you know, I do approach women, but it's like.
Are they quality women? The women that are in your rotation? Do you think that they're quality women?
Not all of them. It's like a random bag. I ain't gonna even
So deal
lie
with
to
some
you.
quality women. Cut out those randoms. Deal with a woman that's on your level. Don't down yourself. Deal with a woman that's on your level. If you're sophisticated, you good for yourself.
But if I do that, that's gonna be boring. It gotta be random. It gotta be a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, YanaJay, you liked it. Marcus was on some you know, he was a guy with a rotation, right? I know you knew he had other women and he was bringing women in on every
I didn't know until I knew. Like, he played it real smooth. He got my hair done one weekend, sent me a couple dollars, and he like one weekend he chilling at the bar at the house. He like, oh, I got a little friend coming over. I'm like, you got what? A friend coming over? Who? And we just went from there. And
so let me ask you a question. When he said he was gonna bring that friend over, did he even warn you, like, man, we're gonna get down like this, or we gonna do this, or he just had kind of
gave me like a little 4-hour warning, and I faked like I was gonna leave, and I'm like, you still gonna have that date later? And he still was like, yeah. I'm like, okay, he's fucking serious. So at that point, I was like, am I gonna leave, or am I gonna see what's to this and just try this out for an experience for the first time? And I stayed and tried it out for the first time.
So that was your first time doing the threesome thing?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
I've never done nothing like that before, and I can't say that I would. I'm not like that. I'm very possessive. Like, if I'm with a man, that's my man. My man.
So would you ever do it again if the right man came along? Like somebody you really like, or, you know, I know you said you're looking for something serious.
If I was married and we had, I'm big on agreements and contractual agreements, and we have a type of understanding, and we agree on this girl, this particular woman, and she fits us both, we can have a good time. I'm not against women at all. I'm not a hater or nothing like that. I embrace beautiful women. You see it on my channel. I love beautiful women that are confident, that radiate positive energy. I just don't deal with negative Nancy's and lost women, lost souls. No.
Yeah, that's dope.
Man, there's a guy in the chat, Nuts Hanging Low. He got a lot of experience in the sugar dating world. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of experience.
Yeah, he loves.
What he said?
He's talking about some was the dude tricking in DR. I don't know. Y'all ain't never go to Dominican Republic, did you? I'm pretty sure y'all didn't go to Dominican Republic.
Nah.
But yeah. Now, Nothing Low said he was cool with Usher fondling his wife, so he cool into that stuff though. You know what I'm saying?
He into
It
the
takes
freak off.
yeah, he into the
Yeah,
freak house.
yeah. Would you let Usher do you like that if you had a boyfriend or a hubby? Like, would you let Usher do you like he did Alicia Keys?
Hell no. No. Mm-mm. They be swinging in the industry. Y'all know that. Everybody messing with each other in the industry. Y'all ain't know that?
Now, let me ask you a question, Yana. Do you and Marcus still communicate?
I wished him a good vacation because I had asked for some money. So
Oh, okay. So he's still giving you money?
Huh?
He's still giving you money?
I mean, he still owes me money. It's money that he said that he was going to give me anyway. He still owe me it.
Okay, how much he owe you?
Money. He said he's going to give me anyway. So if I ask for advance on money he already owed me, I don't think it's asking for money.
Damn, the nigga got a bill.
Huh?
I said he got a bill, don't he? He got paid in bills.
How much do he owe you?
I can't put a number on it.
Damn. So you say he spent over 1,000. You don't know Pacific. You saying so he probably spent about roughly $2,000 on you the whole time?
He said 5. He said about 5K. He said
God, damn, 5.
That's a lot to y'all.
Savage. That's not a lot of money, but it's a lot of money because it's just like damn, we spent $5,000 though.
No.
I mean, and that might have felt like why he was feeling entitled to some things, but damn, 5,000, shit, that's a lot of money to me. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, hey,
he's not easy on the money. He not easy on the money. He actually is a stickler. He don't play about his finance. So I was surprised he did that much for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a lot, but it ain't that crazy.
He must be having a good time.
It's crazy to be spending that on a woman just to damn be. Come on, man.
Nah, but I wouldn't spend 5,000 on a chick that ain't my girl. You know what I'm saying?
No. Yo, girl, that's different.
Facts.
I mean, it's cool though. Like, it's niggas out here spending way more money.
I mean, but I was living. Like, I lived in a house. He didn't have to do anything. I made sure the house things were taken care of. So it's like he didn't have to do nothing but come home and relax and visit me. The household stuff was taken care of. So it's like, you got it good, sir.
Okay, so you
like a maid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I specialize in coming in and making myself fit in a person's lifestyle to where it's very smooth. I specialize in that.
So at no point at the time you thought you and him were gonna be together? You didn't think like that? Or
No. It was never gonna be like my husband type thing.
Or boyfriend. It ain't gotta be no husband. It could have been boyfriend.
No, I didn't see it going beyond the. It was a temporary thing, definitely. He's something I manifested. Like, he's just someone I manifested.
Hey, I got a question I want to ask her.
Sure.
All right. Let's say, for example, you in the mall, right? You in Walmart shopping, right? And you got a mask on, right? You know, the pandemic. You know, you got a little mask on, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say, for example, a guy come up to you, he walk up on you, and he say, "Hey, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? You got some pretty eyes, skin. How you doing? What's your name?" Like, how would you respond to that?
I'm super conversational. Like, I don't mind a good conversation. I'll talk to you for about 10, 15, 20 minutes. For sure, we can talk. But I listen and I read. So I can read body language, I can read energy, and I can listen to your words and tell what you're saying between the lines. So how long that conversation will go. But yeah, I'll entertain for sure.
Nothing Low said taking boyfriend applications. I'm in Chicago. He said he in Chicago.
Oh, you in Chicago? Where you at? You on the south side? You over east? You out west? Where you at in Chicago? That's gonna tell me my answer.
I guess he'll tell you later. But
no, in real life,
he's scared to come up here though. You know, they gotta come up here and talk and stuff.
Yeah, come up here, show your face.
But yeah, like this whole thing, like the dating thing, like what he's saying about cold approaching with women. I remember I was doing a lot of that during the pandemic though. You know, if you was cold approaching in the pandemic, you won't cold approach nobody unless they had a mask on. So I picked the toughest time to even start my channel. So it was tough, but because a lot of things you couldn't say about a woman without going below her body or her eyes. So it was tougher, but it worked though. But a lot of men don't even got like Marcus probably, even though he a trick, he don't mind going up to a woman and asking him a question. He don't got a trick.
Oh yeah, he's a salesman at heart. Before he's a trick, he's a salesman.
Yes, he know how to sell. That's why he good at what he do though. So
so let me ask you a question. Do you know the difference between beta male and alpha male, right?
Explain to me what a beta male is. I know what an alpha male is, but what is a beta male? I
A
don't know about
beta male, long story short, a beta male is a soft dude that, you know what I'm saying, to do anything for women. You know, he really, you know, he'll really like put you on a pedestal. You know, he'll do all this, make you feel like a queen. You know, just do whatever he can do.
I want to get used to beta males so bad, but it's like I like that masculine energy. I love that, like that strong, like that. I love alpha men. I do. Like boss know what they want. What he says goes. I like that and I respect that. A beta male is like I feel like I can walk over a beta male, and I don't like that because I can get bossy. Because I don't like a man I can walk over.
So would you rather a guy, you would feel more interested in a guy that's approaching you as a beta male or an alpha male? That's what I was trying to like.
I need that masculine energy all
Now I'm not.
I need all
Now I'm
that.
not. Yeah. Now I'm not saying nothing wrong with. I'm not dissing beta males or whoever use beta male game or whatever. But I'm just saying like the alpha male strategy.
What is the beta male game?
I mean, it's a lot of softness going on. She gonna feel like she gonna run over you real fast, bro.
But
you know it.
But I disagree because, like, how would you know that? You're a man. You wouldn't know that. A woman would know that. It's hard to tell who a soft game and nice game. You could be masculine as hell and still come to one with a soft approach. Then it's all about the woman, though, because if you got game, you got game. You ain't going up to no woman goddamn bear hugging her and shit. You know what I'm saying? Being masculine is something that's supposed to be natural. And a lot of men, I remember Players Supreme used to say this, they don't know what masculinity is no more because a lot of guys, if you afraid to walk up to a woman, you ain't masculine in the damn first place. And that right there is that tells the whole story because a lot of these men would rather get online and talk to the woman. They scared. I guarantee you I can take a lot of these guys and say, man, let's go up to some women. They ain't gonna want to do it.
I agree with you.
I agree. There's a lot of guys. I'm not trying to knock them. That's what my channel is about, though, trying to help me overcome that fear. Because it does. You gain masculinity if you get rejected or not. Because every time you go up to a woman, you get that, damn, I ain't scared no more, though. Like, what you scared of? Like, our ancestors is laughing at us right now. We over here scared to approach a goddamn woman. They laugh like our ancestors were not weak like that. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of men got to understand that. And that's why people lose to competition. Like, nobody like to get rejected. Even her, she says she get rejected sometimes. But I'm pretty sure not often. But let me ask y'all a question though. Like how you feel about rejection? Yana, do you let guys off with like a nice rejection, or like do you be like mean about it? Like how you reject the guy when you're not feeling him? How do you reject them? In a nice way?
I'm very nice because what goes around comes around. I don't want nobody to be mean to me. So I don't be mean to guys that I'm just not interested in. I don't. I let them off soft. I might let them think they have a chance. I don't even do that. I just let them off soft and I'll be honest. Honesty is the best policy. Like, even when I was dating Marcus, like, I would be very honest with guys that would approach me. I'm like, I'm in a good situation. I wouldn't leave unless it's for something better. And they're like, oh, I'm surprised you're honest. Huh?
So you was faithful to Marcus while you was with him?
That was the funny thing. I wasn't allowed to have any boyfriends or be dating. I was only to date him. He can be in an open relationship.
Oh, wow. So you saying that he was running the situation like, yo, you better not talk to nobody, but I do it.
He said that from day one. He like, you can't be dating nobody.
Damn.
I can date who I want. You can't date nobody, basically.
That's
what the rule was, honey.
And you were cool with that?
That's what the rule was, anyways.
Okay, so ain't too many women gonna play this. So you was cool with being that type of woman, like either way, I do what I want to do, you do what I say. So you cool with me in it. So if you went on and met another guy, he could do you like that again.
I said that's what the rule was.
Yeah, just the rules, bro.
But I get it was just a rule, but you were following the rules, right? Somebody got this.
I try.
Yeah.
I abide it as much as I possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to remember, I wasn't sexually intrigued by him, so I was in there something for 5 months, and I wasn't sexually satisfied. So.
Wow. So you saying he wasn't?
Huh?
He wasn't pleasing you.
Not sexually. Like, you know how you have that person that you're sexually just compatible with? He was not that for me.
Okay, sexually compatible and pleasing somebody different, because sexually compatible means you're attracted to her, she attracted to you, but you said he wasn't pleasing you. That's different.
Oh, you got me there. Both of them. He wasn't.
Okay, so you wasn't. Okay, so you wasn't attracted to him, and also when it was time to have sex, he was not pleasing you.
Yeah, he did not hit the spot how I wanted.
Damn, that's deep
Damn.
right
Damn.
there. That's very bold. I mean, that's a lot. Now,
It's on
I heard other
my
women
YouTube.
say,
I talk about the sexual incompatibility, which is why I had to leave that situation. If I could have kept going being a sex rabbit with him, we could have been good. I would have been my ass on vacation with him. But I didn't want to.
Did you feel like you was a sex rabbit or somebody who was like, man, you just here for the sex? Did you feel like that?
Yeah, I cussed him out several times about that. I'm like, I feel like you're a fucking sex slave, Marcus. You just want me for sex. He's like, don't use that term. But I'm like, that's what I feel like sometimes.
But you said he was a gentleman, right? You said he was a gentleman, right?
Yeah, he treated me well. He was a gentleman. Okay. I just didn't like that bringing other women thing, and I never understood that because I'm so protective over my man.
So let me ask you a question. Would he if these same questions I was asking him about what you were saying, would he own up to what everything that you're saying, or would he be like, that's not true?
He knows about the sexual incompatibility thing, but I don't think his ego would allow himself to accept that. His ego will want to answer differently, but like he knows what it is. You'll hear what it is.
So if I was to interview him, he'll tell us how he put you in the closet. He made you get in the closet on the weekends.
He's gonna dress it up. He's gonna dress it up. Be like, this closet is so huge. It was like a mini master bathroom or a mini master bedroom. He gonna dress it up for you.
Now, it was another chick who said Marcus was a butthole. He was like a predator. She made him sound like he was just a bad person.
Ooh.
Even though he only wanted you for sex, you still say he was a good, cool dude.
Yeah, because he took care of them dollars. He made sure I was good. Like I said, he took care of a lot of things for me financially that I had done at the time.
Yeah, he basically had you on his payroll.
Absolutely, 100%. I was on Marcus's payroll. My Cash Apps and Zales came from Atlanta Street Interviews, so I was on Marcus's payroll.
Yeah, no.
Proudly.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
Ain't no shame in my game.
Oh man, that's crazy though, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking me.
But
a lot of guys like that.
But straight up though, he was putting himself out there like he was the man though. You know what I'm saying?
That's his ego. Marcus is the man. I'll tell you, he's the man. Go ahead, be the man. He's a ladies' man. Go ahead. But what does that get? Like, I don't know what that really means in real life.
So you said you've been liking like older guys your whole life. You said the oldest was 55. So you really young. So when did you start dating older guys? Though you was like 16, 17, 18 or
18 when I moved to Atlanta. When I moved to Atlanta, I got my first apartment.
Okay, so how old was the guy when you started dating? You was 18.
He wasn't 55. He was maybe like 30, something like that. Around 30-ish, upper 30s.
Oh, okay.
Still a grown man at that age.
Because like I heard a lot of women say they dated older guys though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I love a go.
What made you decide to move to Atlanta?
It was somewhere I had been saying I was gonna go for many, many years. I was just chasing my dreams. I was honestly just watching what you call that show, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, all those seasons. I was like, oh, Atlanta looks so pretty. And I was watching the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm like, oh, Atlanta looks nice. I can go there. It's a lot of Black people there. And I went there and I did get a lot of things. Like a lot of opportunities did happen. It was very hard building myself up, but the resources are there. And it was a good experience for me. Atlanta never showed me nothing but real shit and miracles. Real shit and miracles.
So where did you come from? Where were you at before Atlanta?
Chicago.
Oh, Chicago. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm in Chicago right now. I'm in Chicago right now. Atlanta gave me everything I needed. And I'm on to my next goals.
Oh, okay. So you in the
would you ever move back to Atlanta?
I'm going to Atlanta in the summertime. Atlanta's like my far distant cousin. I'm always gonna visit. I'm always gonna be in Atlanta. I'll be in Atlanta tomorrow to go shopping. You never know.
So you got some connects down there still? You know?
Absolutely. I got everything I need in Atlanta right there.
Okay.
I love Atlanta.
Atlanta is not. I mean, I wouldn't mind living in Atlanta. I mean, there's a lot of like some stuff going on. I probably wouldn't.
Yeah, it's very ghetto right now. Like I would go on the outskirts of Atlanta. Like if I was living, I would be like in Villa Rica or in Hampton.
50 Cent said there's a lot of fruity stuff going on. So he said more women for us, men that like women. So it's probably like a lot of women that so many fruity dudes in Atlanta. So you like, you got options because like a lot of the dudes don't want women. That's what 50 Cent said.
Yeah, it's a lot of big booty faggots out there.
Yeah, they say Atlanta. They say Atlanta the capital. Atlanta the capital of
I'm not
the
lying.
LGBT.
Oh man.
The boys be prettier than the females sometimes. Lashes be just hair, lace fronts, and everything. I'm like, wow.
Now, how you feel about them down low guys though? Do you feel like it might be a situation where you might have ran into one, or are you worried about dating a man who hiding that kind of secret?
Well, I have a bisexual brother, so I can tell the difference. I can smell it on you. I can see it in your fingernails.
Damn.
But I don't judge. But you won't be like me.
I know some. I know some of them on the couples. They don't be now. You can't tell them dudes.
Right, and some you cannot tell. That's where you just gotta throw the towel and be like, no, this is no go.
She said she can smell it in your fingernails. Fingernails, bro. Oh shit.
Savage right there though.
Yeah.
It's savage though. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So let me ask you this question though. Let me think. Like when you go out on a date, like with a man, what is the most money a man should spend on you on the first date?
Here we go.
The first date, intentionally or just?
I mean, what do you think a man should spend on you on the first date? Or are you cool with him spending?
I mean, wherever we go, just take care of.
Like break it down, Papa Pimp, bro.
Let's make it a Dutch.
All right, let's say this man was like, I want to go to a coffee date. You cool with that?
Yeah, definitely. I'll have me a latte for sure, especially while we're getting to know each other. Let's do a coffee date.
See what you said. Hold on.
I don't care.
Nah, see what he said. He really wanted to say a burger joint. You know what I'm saying, like a Burger King.
No,
and then you gotta.
No, he wanted to say a burger joint. I said a coffee joint. I ain't saying no burger joint.
I'm on my way, baby. I never come.
Right, if I want to do a burger joint, I go to burger joint. I just want to see what how she feel about guys and how much they spend. Because some women like, man, I ain't going on a damn coffee date. Some women don't like men and they're not gonna spend that money.
It's not about money offhand, and it should never be all around surrounded around money. It's definitely about. I know I bring a lot to the table for a man, so compensation just comes in naturally. I'm never just coming out my hands out like, give me this, you owe me this. Like,
and that's the reason why I asked you that, because you said conversation was important. So going to a lot of restaurants, though, I ain't saying you can't have conversation at dinner. A coffee date challenges men, or parks or ice cream. It challenges men to have conversation. A lot of these men can't talk, so they want to go places where they don't have to hold conversation. Then they wonder why they don't know what they're getting into. So when you go to a coffee date, it challenges you to have a conversation with the person across from you, and it shows like, oh man, this mother don't know. He don't got no good conversation.
But see, check this out.
I'd rather go on a coffee date. Let's get to know for real.
A lot of guys can't. Conversation is key to getting a woman if you want to get to know her. You know what I'm saying?
A coffee date, cool though. A coffee date, cool.
Yeah, I'm not saying you can't go on a real date. I just think, like, I noticed when I went on dates like the movies and stuff, it's a bad date to go on the first date.
I don't go on dates.
How you gonna talk to her?
That's
what I'm saying? I mean, dinner cool, but I think, like she said, conversation is very strong. A lot of guys do not want to go somewhere where it's going to challenge them to talk because they do not know how to talk. A lot of guys don't know how to talk.
He's a dating coach for real.
And a lot of guys and I learned this from other people though. Like, you gotta know how to talk. Like, imagine if I'm not saying though. That's why a lot of guys spend a lot of money. Like, shit, I'm gonna throw this money. Cause money cover up your weaknesses. Like, when you got money, it can cover up your flaws. Yeah. And a lot of people have flaws.
So you preaching now.
I'm telling the truth. Money can't cover the flaws. You got goddamn millions of dollars though. Ain't nobody give a damn if you got no conversation. It ain't gonna get it covers up the flaw. It's things that can cover it up. All I'm saying, if you a guy and you ain't got it like that, you better goddamn have some game. Like she said, she even said it herself. If you were listening, every man should have game, no matter how you look. So I think every man should have conversation. Because what if you have all that money and you lose it all? You ain't got the money to cover them flaws no more, baby. So now you gotta know how to talk. Now you're gonna get exposed for not having a conversation. Like, damn, I don't know how to talk. Because shit, all I did is say, hey, you want some money? So you know what I'm saying? Like, it's good if you got it though. I ain't knocking no nigga like Marcus. He sound like he can talk, but he got money. He willing to trick. He want younger women. He willing to pay all his money and shit. So, but I mean, teach his own though. I think I would like to have conversation because damn, we gotta talk every day. You can't go through life without talking. You had to talk when you got old enough to talk. So talking is very important. Getting jobs, getting women, getting a business deal, starting your business, being a salesman, being a customer service. All that shit matters though. How you gonna go through life if you don't know how to goddamn talk? So that matters.
Hey, my last question I want to ask her before I know we had a dope show tonight. I appreciate everybody, man, Prime. But I want to ask her, like, have you ever slept with a guy on a first date? You don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but I just want to know, like, have you ever, because a lot of girls act like they don't, but I just want to know, like, have you ever did that?
Yeah, I slept with Marcus on the first date. Unintentionally, but it wasn't intentionally. It was 3 hours after our date, but we definitely had our chemistry and we did. I don't know if y'all seen our live, but yeah, we definitely said that. He had to remind me. I didn't remember that we did, but we did.
Yeah. Because a lot of women be like, man, you sleep with a guy on the first date, you a slut, you a this or that. And I'm
Who
like,
cares about society? What people?
You see a lot of women say that. That sounds more like a lot of men is putting that projection.
A lot of women and men, they feel like if you fucking on the first date, you a hoe. But I'm like, damn, but ain't nothing.
The reason why women say
I'm not disagreeing. I have did it too, but I'm just saying, like, I hear that a lot. That's why I'm asking.
Women get judged more than men. You know why women say it? Men gonna say it. I guarantee you get 100 men up here, more of them gonna say that's not cool. But they want it. Men want it to happen, but they're not gonna respect it at the end of the day. That's the how the game goes. A woman gets judged differently than a man. So at the end of the day, the women gonna say they ain't cool with this shit because they know the deal. So that's why you have more women probably who will do it on the low or they don't want to tell nobody and shit. Because they know a man wants his woman. I'm pretty sure every man wants the woman to give it up on the first date. But shit, is he gonna be with her? I don't know about that. You know, so you got certain dudes out here who gonna be like,
Can
shit.
I ask y'all a question?
Yeah, ask me a question.
So how long would you gentlemen wait for a woman to give up that box, that cookie? Like, how long would you continue to entertain and get to know a woman before?
I say a week. What about y'all? I say a week. What about y'all?
I definitely want to get to know who I'm getting involved with, though. You know, I ain't gonna wait no long time. Like I said, I go on a coffee day, go to the park and stuff. I want to know who I'm getting to know first. I want to know a little bit about it, so I won't be getting into no dangerous situation. That's just part of my game. So once I get to the point, I know a little bit about how dangerous she is, how she get down, who she been involved with, like her past. You know what I'm saying?
After a week, I'd be like, man, after a week, she ain't fucking with me, man.
So you couldn't wait until marriage? Because a week is crazy.
No, that don't even exist. That's just a fairy tale.
Okay, I'm just asking questions.
No, having sex till you get married, that sound good. That's a fairy tale. That don't even exist.
It's dudes out here doing it. You best believe that.
Shit.
You ain't doing it, but dudes doing it because women are getting it. Like I had women tell me, wait till marriage. I mean, I'd be like, man, you just ain't for me because that don't even make no sense to me. But I understand it because if you ain't no virgin, if you ain't no virgin, why are you telling me that you ain't had sex before? But I respect the woman when she tell me that. But most times she just been hurt when she say I'm waiting into marriage and stuff. It'll just be some pain. Because like
I'm not a sexaholic or nothing, but sex is very important, my brother.
It's a part of our human nature. Absolutely.
Yeah, we know sex is part of it. Yeah.
You know?
It is important. But if it's based off, if the whole relationship based off sex, it ain't gonna go nowhere. If y'all got them trying to be married and all y'all cool with is sex, it's not gonna work, in my opinion. Ain't no way in the hell y'all just compatible sexually and that shit gonna work. Now, if y'all decide that we're gonna have a sexual relationship, then it would work out if y'all having sex. But if y'all talking about marriage, it's gonna have to be more than just sex. Marriage is deeper than sex, though. It's this deep. Sex is gonna play an important role, but if you ain't got no money and paying them bills, what the fuck y'all gonna be fucking outside? If y'all can't buy shit y'all need, because you gotta make sure you financially straight. That's why marriage is so much different. But sex is a big part of any relationship. But some people act like it's the only thing. I'm like, shit, that's a damn lie. Because once you start talking about marriage, it changed the game up.
I agree.
I'm just saying, I can't see me. If I imagine me, like I dated a woman one time and we was messing around with each other. And then I started noticing, I ain't never think about being with her. I started noticing I couldn't get along with her. She was getting on my damn nerves. There's no way I could have been with her because past sex, I won't get along with her because she was just aggravating as hell. And I'm just imagining if I'd have tried to be with her, I would have been in a fucking unhappy relationship. And And that's what a lot of people is like, you know, like you said about Marcus. He said he won't please you. Ain't no way in the hell you're gonna be able to be with a man who ain't pleasing you. But people do it. If you let you cheat, just like Marcus wouldn't have been with you if he can't cheat. You think Marcus gonna be with you if he can't cheat?
Hell no. We had several conversations about that. I'm like, I'm not comfortable with the other women. But once he gets to a certain lifestyle, he wants to have that kind of life where he got 2 or 3 women.
Right. And I had a guy who I used to talk to one-on-ones and stuff, and he wanted to do stuff like that. And I told him, you got to go find a woman that's cool with that. He was trying to get women. You cannot go get a woman to join something that she ain't cool with. So Marcus know how to find women who's cool with that type of shit. He ain't trying to force them.
He'll get there because he do enough talking to get there.
You could talk a woman to it, but I'm gonna go find somebody who into this shit. If I had a girl and I wanted somebody to join, I ain't trying to force somebody to do shit. Let me go find somebody who into that type of shit. But this guy I'm talking about,
now,
he was trying to force it. A lot of men try to force this shit, but
oh yeah. No,
I mean, dating game can be interesting though. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody up here, like as far as the men, we got all different perspectives. Like some of the guys believe that you should pay. Some guy said taking a woman. This is a good question I got for you. Do you believe every man pay for sex?
No, absolutely not. No.
So if a man,
I got a question on top of that. Would you mess with a man? Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
You guys, let me finish this question for now. You saying that every man don't pay for sex. So if a dude take you on a date and he pay for it, that's not considered trying to pay for sex.
I think he's just paying for my presence. Paying for, I mean, a few hours of our time. Because he might not get no booty at the end of that.
Right.
Hey, bro, go in and answer. Go in and ask your question.
Nah, I can't do that, bro.
I mean, what were you gonna say? Like, would you date a guy that pays for sex or something like that?
Would you fuck with a nigga that's buying some pussy?
Oh yeah.
I think that's illegal. That's illegal.
I know it's illegal. I know it's illegal, but a lot of people don't.
That game come in line when you just treating a girl, you like, damn, you look so good. And it's just some money sitting there on a dresser, $5,000 sitting there on a dresser for you.
Now y'all see Yana got our cash app up here, man. Y'all better be cash apping Yana to show some love. Y'all niggas up here talking. Y'all better show some love. Donate to our cash app now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hitting these little shots and these things. They're gonna show us some love now.
And y'all sub to my channel because I be talking on my YouTube channel. I'm a new content creator. I'm just not putting out content and stuff, but I have a channel. So sub.
You got a good camera too. Your damn camera clear as hell.
You think so? I'm so glad.
Yeah, it's clear. You came with the clear camera though.
That's awesome.
So what is some of the stuff you're gonna be talking about on your channel? I know I seen some. Did you talk about Marcus on the channel and stuff like that?
Yeah, because I'm just because most of my subs come over there from all of our little hoorah over here on the internet. I don't know if you see all the craziness with the content creators. And I'm just kind of trying to give my narrative on everything because there's a lot of speculation out there between Kiki Prime, Psychologically Eats, those two YouTube channels, and their narratives is different from the truth. And they're painting him out to be a predator. And then we got his new little chicken cutlet over there giving dick to that thinks she know everything that's going on in the past. So I'm just kind of just giving the truth from my perspective and my experience and sharing my healing journey because I want to help the other ladies that come up who might not be 23 yet and might have not encountered older men before. So I'm just sharing my truth and my story to help other people.
Okay, so I mean, you already painted to be this, good guy and stuff. So you know what I'm saying, ain't no big deal. But you did tell that is there anything that went on between y'all that might, you need is there anything that went on between y'all that might have been crazy other than the stuff you already told us?
No, other than that, we were super normal. But I just what I did tell y'all was some crazy shit. I had to tell somebody. Because it's yo, this shit is real life and this shit has happened to me. Was this manipulation? I really was out of my mind had I not talked to Kiki Prime, had I not came online to this YouTube community. Who knows where I would have been mentally. I really needed this YouTube community to kind of tell me yo, you were being manipulated. This was wrong. That was wrong. All of this stuff. I didn't have that in my mind before.
Okay.
YouTube.
So you saying you needed the YouTube channel to vent?
Absolutely. I needed to vent. I just needed to release all this stuff and tell my truth. And I needed different opinions. Like people be saying they negative things and all that stuff, but some people come with some real shit and some real experience that's been married. People that have been in this situation before, and they come with real life experience that I be needing to hear. I'm only 23. I'm still learning. And growing. So I be appreciating all the comments and all the advice.
Hey, what was the worst part about your experience?
The abortion, like having to go through that experience when we woke up,
Okay.
he told me like he don't want to have a baby no more because one day he was excited and then I didn't want to have sex one day and he just woke up. He like, I don't think we should go through with it. It was dead ass serious. Like he got my hair done and he came back home. He like, okay, have you looked up the information for the clinic? I'm like, no, I haven't because I haven't made a decision mentally yet. He already on to the next thing. I'm like, this dickhead.
So let me ask you a question: Did he ever want to have that child, or did you say did he ever want it?
You know, he did. He was excited at one point. He's like, I always wanted a son, but like I started to see him through the next days. I seen something wearing on his spirit. I'm very spiritual, and I seen him being super tired, of course, because I was tired. So he was tired as well. But I also seen like his gray beard turn more grayer as days went on. Like he's stressed out. I can see it on him. I know him. And I think it's something to do with this baby. And I was just waiting for the day he came and told me what he had told me, which was he wanted the abortion.
Let me ask you a question now. Say you would have had that baby. Do you think he would have turned from a good, nice gentleman to this bad person?
He wasn't going to be a bad person. He was going to have to be a father because I wouldn't expect it. I wouldn't allow him to do anything less than what he does for me.
You think he would have participated in your life as the father?
He would have had to. I would have gave him no choice.
I ain't gonna say had. There's a lot of guys that ditch out on the kids.
He would have been an assed out man on child support, and he's about his dollars. He wouldn't have liked that, so he would have been a daddy.
Okay.
Or the baby would have been sitting at his house front porch. One of the two.
Do you have any regrets about not having that kid?
No, because he didn't. It wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. So no regrets. No regrets at all.
Okay.
I don't think it was.
Now, if it ever came up a situation while you was dating another man that you felt like this ain't working out, would you do it again? Would you get rid of the kid again? Or
no, I wouldn't do it again.
So you
I would have never did that to begin with had he not convinced me, manipulated me, and told me.
Now, when you say convinced, what exactly was he saying to convince you?
With the manipulation thing.
So he was manipulating you to now, like, okay, explain to me like what kind of things he was saying to manipulate you not to have a kid.
He's like, well, it's sorry. He was talking to me about like the Black community, like how it's a lot of single mothers out there, how I would basically be with them and how I would have to depend on my parents to help me raise a baby. And I was thinking in my head, like, my parents didn't get me pregnant, you did. So I was going to depend on my baby's father to make sure I was okay and the baby was okay, not my parents. He was just saying all of these scenarios. And of course, he threw the money thing in there at first. He's like, oh, I'm going to make sure you're good. And I'm going to make sure you're able to start your life over. That was his main thing. And then it was just like, he was trying to push it off like, oh, you don't want to be a single mom. It's going to be very hard. He was just convincing me how hard parenthood would be if I was to go through with the pregnancy. That was the whole manipulation thing and the whole money.
All right. After you had the abortion, did he reach back out to you and try to get back with you? I mean,
it was like a get back with you thing because once I was on a flight, I was gone. He did text me.
So he didn't try to get physical. He didn't try to have sex with you again after that.
Hell no, I was already in Chicago.
Okay, so you didn't get an opportunity.
They know having sex with me.
Because I know a lot of times people have sex again after that happens. I mean, if
I was there in Atlanta and I stayed at his house and I stayed there like waiting because the options were either go home or he would get an apartment in Atlanta. I didn't want to get an apartment in Atlanta because I didn't have a job in Atlanta to support that apartment because I had been pregnant, so I wasn't working. So I'm like, just send me back home. I'll start over home. I don't want you to give me an apartment here and I'm not have a job to support it, and then I still be having to rely on you. So
okay. True. Now, usually when people get pregnant, they're having unprotected sex. So at not one time y'all was using condoms or anything, or birth control. None of that was thought about.
I don't believe in birth control. I would never put pills or that stick in my arm. I would never do that. I would never, because that shit hormones up.
Now, okay, even like this, like so when did Marcus ever think about like pulling out when he get ready to come? He just didn't. So he knew
Pull
the
out?
consequences was to this, but he didn't
Pull
care.
out.
Like like before you get ready to bust though, you pull out or
Hell, he didn't think he was active. That's why he didn't pull out. He didn't think his seed still worked. We didn't know it still worked until we found out.
He was playing with fire.
We were playing with fire. We were.
Well, he was. The think your seeds weren't working. Come on, you a man. Come on.
But
now, I know at a certain age you do supposed to go down, but come on now.
He thought he was down. He thought the flame was out. So we was just having.
And then you a younger woman. You know what I'm saying?
I'm fertile, but we didn't.
Yeah, you younger, so his seeds when it took too much to get you pregnant, you a younger woman.
Hey, but on some real shit though, y'all ain't using protection. Y'all doing freak offs?
That's a good question.
Yeah, that's what that was. Those women he's known for, like, it was the same women. It was never like a random. We never went to the strip club and picked up some hoes. It was the same girl.
So you knew what that other girl was doing.
For the most part, yeah, he did.
Do you know what Marcus was doing?
For her, but she was pretty.
Marcus Marcus out here doing his thing. He said you can't do nothing. He doing him. Do you really know what Marcus was doing?
For the most part. He was very open with me. I gave him room to be honest and transparent. Like, I wasn't one of them like, oh, you tell me what you're doing, I'm going off on you. Never that. Just, I would be there, rub your shoulders. Baby, tell me about your day. What you had going on?
So let me ask you this question. Now, you say he was manipulating you when you got ready to have that kid. He didn't want you to have it. Do you think that's a good person that tries to manipulate somebody out of a situation?
Hell no. I think that was the devil in him. I think the devil in him told him to sacrifice his child for fucking YouTube fame, as far as I'm concerned. Because he said it was his career is why a baby will ruin his career. So he did all that YouTube fame, in my opinion.
My thing is, I would have thought like he said a baby would ruin his YouTube, but you messing with your interviewer should have ruined your YouTube, but it didn't. So I don't think the baby, it might have would have took some time. Because think about the kid was gonna be with you most of the time. It was probably gonna put extra stress on his life, but that's it.
I think you think about the financial aspect, because I was so expensive for him. I think he thought the baby was gonna be more expensive. I think he was thinking about it from a financial aspect. Like,
you said you were so expensive. How are you so expensive?
Expensive as hell.
How are you so expensive?
I think in his mind I was, because Marcus is he's frugal. He's very frugal. He's mindful of his finances, as he should be as a YouTube content creator. That's not a guaranteed income. That's not like getting royalties from making music. You can be fired from YouTube tomorrow.
No. Hey, when you got the abortion and went back to Chicago, he probably felt he dodged a bullet.
Oh,
what do you mean by that?
I mean, he probably was relieved. He probably like, shit, I ain't got to deal with it no more.
I think so. And that's what made me think he was a fuck nigga, because he didn't go through on his deal with like the financial things. He started telling me all this bullshit about being behind on bills and all that. I didn't want to hear that, because that's not what you said a few weeks ago. You should have secured your finances ahead of time before you made this financial agreement to me. So yeah, I think he did think he got away with something, but I had to remind him, like, you didn't get away with nothing. And yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty wild though, man. Marcus is a wild guy though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the man in person. I would like to interview Marcus. Like, I would like to, interview him.
He started keeping some secrets, and I had to bring it to the YouTube streets because I didn't have nobody else to vent to. Like, I told this to my sister, but like people in my private life, YouTube with my.
You and Marcus did an interview, right? Didn't y'all do an interview together?
We did, and he claims YouTube took it down, but I think she private or something like that. And I did. I was like, it wasn't a great interview. It was a terrible interview. Like, the quality of this interview, it was nothing like that one. I don't know if he tampered with it or something, but it was terrible. It was echoing. People couldn't hear. It was terrible.
Yeah, that mean he probably had he ain't had no nothing to cancel out, because the live stream, depending on the live stream, you can put echo cancellation. You can cancel out the echo.
He didn't do that. It was terrible. It's like he set it up to fail or something. I don't know why he did it like that, but it was terrible. It's nothing like how it was. That's why I had so much anxiety about today. I'm like, is it gonna be like last time when I went on live? But this is perfectly fine. It was nothing like this.
Yeah, I mean, things happen though. Like, you see, my camera went out because, like, it's just certain things that go on. It can't go on as far as like noise and stuff. Like, sometimes I gotta deal with the other people. Now that can happen. I had people come on and their noise is a problem, and then you gotta tell them or shut them down. Like you was going through your sound. That's about the only problems I had. I have had some people that like they was had so much noise going on. I'm like, I gotta keep them off. They this shit going crazy, but. Other than that, I don't know why he's live. And how did he feel when you start when you start doing videos on the situation? And did he ever hit you up like, "Oh, that's not true," or why?
Yeah, he hit me when I first did my first video when I talked about the sexual incompatibility. He hit me. He's like, your video was great. Let me know if you need any advice on YouTube.
Somebody want to come up.
Like that you were finally honest. So like we talk back and forth. Like we still had a friendship. Until up until last night, he pissed me off because he said some untrue shit on some live. But I told you, I just wished him a happy vacation.
Right.
I'm tired of lying. Black Queen, what am I lying about, man? What is she talking about?
Black Queen, come up there. I dropped the link for whoever want to come up here.
It's the good
come up here, Black Queen, Becky Brown Flaws. They probably ain't.
Yeah, so
Black Queen.
Hey, so you modeling now, right?
I've been a model for over 10 years. I'm only taking I want to do a lot of commercials. I'm going towards the TV sector now, y'all. I'm going to be in commercials. I'm about to start my portfolio towards going that way.
You've been modeling since you were 13 then, right?
Yeah, for a long, long time. Definitely. I've been in the game. I just never went mainstream because I didn't want to sell my soul, for lack of better words.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'7". I'm only 5'7", but I look heels, a good pair of heels.
Yeah, so where do you think the best market is for a model? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it New York or?
New York. Go to New York or LA. Go to California. I would have been an LA girl had I went to Atlanta. I would have been in LA, but LA would have ate me up. I would have been probably somewhere on Skid Row looking crazy. So I didn't try LA because I don't have no connects in LA. But I am an LA girl. Like when I get my money up, my investments here, I'm going to California.
Now, do they do that American? They don't do American Top Model no more, do they?
They don't. They
That would have been a good one for you to try to get on there, and do it. That should be tough.
Man, it's tough. It's not no easy industry. It's not for the weak. You really have to have a certain type of mindset to really make it.
So that's always been your dream? Has it always been your dream to be a model?
It wasn't a dream, but it was something that was pushed on me, and I accepted it because of that. Like, I figured out money with it, and people were like, "Oh, are you a model? Are you a model?" And this was when I was young. I'm like, "No, I'm not a model." But people kept mentioning it so often. I'm like, "Fuck it, let me go see what's to it." And I did, and I went down that rabbit hole, and I made me some dollars and discovered the true industry.
Now I'm gonna go back to one of the questions some of the other guys asked me before they left. Now he was asking you, are you cool? Like, let's say some of these guys try to give you some money and they want to pay for you to sleep with them. How would you feel about a man that asks you pretty much come forward like, I'm giving you money, I want to sleep with you? How do you feel about that?
No, I'm cool. That's a turn off for me. I'm not a prostitute.
That's what some of the guys, that's what sound like old boy was trying to say, like he gonna eliminate the conversation. I just want to pay.
Well, no, I deal with men of stature that are very well rounded that you end up supporting me just because it just happened. But no, I don't want to just have fucking sex with you. I don't even like sex.
Hey, I thought somebody had a question that was coming up to ask.
Right. Where's Queen that said
that Queen ain't coming up here? I don't see it because she
man, all kept
her doing all this line. I wonder who Black Queen is. How y'all?
They ain't want no smoke. I guess they ain't want no smoke, man.
Somebody with that's a fake profile. It's probably a guy. It's somebody playing. That's how it be though. Whoever it is, they hide and they scared. They know their voice gonna expose who they are. Cause that's not a woman. Nobody's talking like that. Now,
yeah, the model. Hey, I know I was an ex. Hey, do you have an OnlyFans?
Huh?
I said, do you have an OnlyFans?
Hell no. No, I don't. I thought about an OnlyFans, but I was just gonna be talking to people. I'm like, I can do that on YouTube.
So you wouldn't do it?
If I could just talk to people, but I could do that on YouTube. But if I
it would
be with a partner, it would be with a partner. I think that would be cool.
Oh, so you saying so what would you do with your partner on the OnlyFans? Like
anything we do. Like I think that would be dope.
Oh, okay. So you saying you would do an OnlyFans with your partner so y'all would be having sex and stuff like that?
Type shit.
As
Oh,
long
okay.
as it,
I don't
yeah,
know.
as long as it ain't by yourself, you don't want to do it by yourself. I feel you.
It would be more intriguing with a partner. What is it fun looking at one person by themselves? That's so boring to
If you
me.
know OnlyFans, you can also get on there and just walk around in lingerie. Them simps will pay for anything.
Well, that's cute. But my
And
thing
you know,
is, like, you got to figure out how to get subs. I'm like, I don't know nobody for real. What I'm
that'd
gonna
be
do?
easy. You got them get up there and walk around and go there. You ain't even got to really get naked. As long as you walk around and got them anticipating, they'll pay their money. It was a teacher who was married doing it, and she got making big money. Her kids got kicked out the Christian school because somebody got jealous. So she was making over $100,000 a year.
Wow, that's
And
messed.
they would hate. They didn't want to. They tried to say, we don't tolerate that at this school, but the kids won't. She won't go into the schools just her kids. So all the other white teachers like, nah, we don't tolerate that stuff. They were jealous. They kicked the kids out.
These people be getting down behind closed doors.
Right, but her husband cool with it. I'm pretty sure she was just doing it. You said you don't want to participate in it, you want somebody to do it with you. So you got to find somebody who cool with getting butt naked on there with you.
And I know people, but I'm like, I don't know.
So let me ask you a question now. Since you would do that, would you ever do porn?
No.
The same thing, right?
I mean,
Porn,
I didn't doing sexual activities. I was just saying, like, I would have to do OnlyFans with a partner.
so if you get on OnlyFans and have sex and get naked, that's no different than porn. It's just OnlyFans. It's similar. It ain't.
I didn't say anything about getting naked. Y'all said that. I said I just.
Okay. So y'all won't gonna have sex.
I don't know what we would do. I would just want to do it with someone.
Oh, okay. So you just want to have a personal experience with it. Now,
Hey, dog. Hey,
get your name.
Hey, man. Would you ever do it?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I ain't into no. It's my OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Because I already know what it's gonna try. Nah, I wouldn't do it because I wouldn't get on there and do no sexual stuff on OnlyFans. But you can get on there. It's for other stuff. But
Yeah,
you
well,
gonna get
I'm saying, I'm talking about the damn. I feel, man. I feel if a dude get on there, man, it's gonna most of his subscribers gonna be other dudes.
Yeah, you're gonna bring some weird stuff. Ain't no woman coming to see you. You're gonna have to have a woman. I would have to have a partner. If I was a dude, let's say I was just gonna go all out and get wild like that, I would have to have a woman with me because nobody's gonna come watch this stuff. When I do
some dudes gonna come watch.
I want women to come, but even if I have a partner, women gonna do them type of dudes gonna come too. But by myself, I don't want no dudes like that. I ain't got nothing against them. I don't want them watching me. Now, Mr. Business said, "How did I get the name Papa Pimp? I just made it up, man. I just thought of something off the top of my head, though. I ain't really putting much into it.
Man, I can't even see the damn chat, man. My shit fucked up.
Oh damn, yeah. I don't know who Mr. Business is, but yeah, man. It's crazy though. You know what I'm saying? The whole Marcus thing. You know what I'm saying? The other chick though, that other chick, boy, she got a YouTube channel. She making him out to be a monster, but it was similar to your story, other than she's saying he a monster. That Monique chick, homeless.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He said he offered her cheap money.
And she's just making all this stuff go viral off of one encounter. So I don't even know what to think of it. I told her this morning, like, I hope you heal.
Oh, you talked to her?
Yeah, on YouTube, because she
okay.
One of her recent stories or lives she did. She's like, Yana, I hope you blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, you're fine. She apologized and stuff. Like, I hope you good. Okay. But like I said, some of the things she said, I'm like, damn, that sounds like some shit Marcus would say, but I don't know.
I mean, it sounds like similar. I couldn't say if she was lying because I don't know her personally, but some of the stuff was similar to yours, other than the part about she made it seem like he was an asshole. He's a predator.
Yeah. Hey, the way she talked, man, was like she was in a bad situation and she felt like she had to them, and give him some ass because like she was in a bad situation.
Right.
It didn't work out with,
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's like for sure.
But I'm shocked that you even said that he wasn't pleasing you. That's serious. Now you said sexual compatibility. We know that's different from pleasing. Somebody not being able to please you, that means you won't even enjoy the sex.
That's what it is to me. Like, he wasn't the person for me. Like, I've had partners that like please me.
So let me ask you this, but I didn't mean to cut you off. If he wasn't pleasing you, so you saying you got to have a connection for a man to please you sexually?
I have to have a connection, and that sex game just has to be right. Like, he wasn't. He looked like a 23-year-old to me, and that ain't me. I don't like that. All that.
Oh, okay. So that makes sense though. You like older guys, so you wanted him to go slower. He was going too fast.
Yeah, that passionate kind of love making slow
Oh,
it.
you wanted to make love. So y'all weren't making love. You
20-year-old.
wanted to make love.
I'm a love maker. I love love. I'm a love maker. All that fast motion, no
Oh,
shit.
okay. I get it. So
Slow
he
down.
ain't trying to make love. You want to kiss and all that shit.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm cool off all that. I can't even get into it, honey.
So he never kissed y'all while y'all wasn't like having sex and stuff like that.
We did, but like I say, he's just like a hyper 22-year-old. Just
Oh, so he like it aggressive. That's what he was. It was just aggressive.
Huh?
Okay, y'all were just different. He wanted to do it aggressive, and you wanted slow and all
It
that.
was like we was boxing in the bedroom because we were different sexually, basically. Like I was pushing him. You know what? I don't want that. So it's just different strokes, different folks.
So let me ask you the question: that 55-year-old, he was able to please you?
He did what he did. My mind don't recollect that far, but I'm sure it was okay. It was better than that with Marcus. Yeah.
Hey, I wonder how he would feel about that. But it's not like you saying he didn't know what he was doing. You just saying he was too aggressive. I was saying most time when women tell me the man wasn't able to please them, it takes me as like sometimes they hitting toward he don't know what he's doing and stuff like that. But not all. But you made him sound more like.
But it's like it's just for a young girl, like the girl he with. She probably liked that stuff. I don't like getting pounded, nailed to the wall every 30 minutes. I don't like that.
Yeah. Hey, check this out. Is this the your situation with Marcus? Was that your worst situation, or you had a worse situation than that?
I've never
been dealing with a guy.
I've never been in a worse situation than that. Mm-hmm. I ain't never been in anything like that. I've never been in a situation worse than that.
Have you ever been stalked by a man?
Huh?
Have a man ever stalked you, like somebody just stalking?
No.
Okay. Now, have you ever thought about doing stripping or anything? You got the body for to be a stripper. You ever thought about that?
Body to be a stripper? You think so?
No, I don't think you need to. I'm just saying, have you ever thought about doing it?
I have. I've tried to.
Oh, you tried to. Okay. What happened?
This club, it was like a luxury strip club in Chicago. It was called Ocean. And we had a swimming pool, a lazy river in the strip club.
Mm-hmm.
Like a literal pool filled with lazy river water. And I tried. But I'm not good at stuff like that because I like to sit there. I like to let it come to me. I don't like to approach and do all that. But it wasn't great for me. And they say like strippers aren't supposed to get cold. I was cold all the time, so I didn't make a great stripper.
Okay. So did you know how to work that pole though?
Huh?
Did you know how to work the pole?
I'm pretty athletic. Stripping is about your athletic ability and your upper body strength and pulling yourself up and being able to flip around and make it look pretty. I was decent at that. I got good at that. I wasn't great at first, but I learned how.
No,
I hate strip clubs.
Yeah, I ain't no big fan of strip clubs. It's just the motive of it. Man, those strip clubs was like you said it was like a high class strip club or something?
Absolutely. Like we literally had a pool inside of our strip club. Like you can probably look it up online and look up Ocean Strip Club near Chicago. I think it was in Oakland, Chicago, or something like that.
You want ghetto or nothing?
Huh?
You want ghetto?
No, it was white women.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Rich clientele coming through there.
I went to one in Kentucky when I was like younger, and it was in Kentucky. Yeah, in Kentucky, it was like white women. It wasn't ghetto, but I have been to a ghetto one. I really ain't feeling neither one, but you know what I'm saying.
See, Atlanta, ghetto strip clubs. Atlanta is the hole in the wall strip club central.
I heard dudes talking about they love that shit in Atlanta. Like this, they got them.
Man, it's a different world. I say.
That one, Magic City or whatever that shit is. I don't know. I heard a number ones of them.
Magic City. I've never even been there, but.
Okay. There's a lot of women who do it. Like most of them be going to school and shit.
Yeah. Ain't no stripper just a stripper. She doing that for a reason.
Yeah. That's definitely. Some of them doing it until they get some better situation. Some of them, that's their career.
Some of them, man, they hang on to that shit too long.
I met in the strip club when I was like trying to I did stripping, not even for the money, but for the experience of meeting other strippers and learning their mindset and their lifestyles. And I met one that had been in the game for like 10 years stripping. I'm like, wow. So
She was a
people
pro.
make a career. People make a career.
Now I remember watching this show one time. It was this woman who had a pole in her house and know what she would do for her men. Would you ever do that? Have a pole in your house for the man you talking to? Like, you know,
For my
y'all
husband, absolutely. I can be 10 different females for my husband.
Okay. So pretty much you would do a lot of things for your husband. What is something you won't do for him?
Nothing.
Okay. Okay. So you'd be cool with your husband saying, shit, yo, I gotta get me another woman, but you know, you better not mess with nobody. You cool with that?
He'll be that's crazy. No.
Oh, I know a question I was gonna ask. What about interracial dating?
Absolutely. I've been envisioning myself. I've been wanting to I would try interracial dating. I would. Yes.
You haven't tried? I mean, have you tried it before?
Huh?
I said, have you tried it before?
I have. I dated a white man before. I haven't dated him, but like I tried to engage with a white man before, and he was really fucking weird. Like he did some and he literally pissed in a bottle and he made his friend drink it. That was some weird white shit. And I was like, oh no, I can't even fuck with you because you did that to your friend.
He made his friend drink
it. He made his friend. I was it was a white guy.
How old was this guy?
Huh?
How old was he?
He was like 25, 26. I don't know how old he was. He was in his 20s for sure. But I was out with him and he was like drunk, having a good time. And he made his fucking friend drink his pee as a prank. Like at that point, I'm like, I don't know about white guys. They are really weird. I don't know. Maybe not white.
I bet some white guy might get offended. There's some white guys and some different shit now. That's some different shit. Making somebody think. Like the guy who drunk is the savage. He the real savage. He the real hero in that one. He didn't say that.
It was something else.
Ain't nobody gonna make me do shit like that. But
you know it was P-Man.
So like, have you ever dated like other than white guy? You ever dated like Hispanics or other races like that?
No, I haven't done that yet. I'm open.
You said what?
I haven't engaged in that yet with my Hispanic brothers yet, but I will open myself to it. Maybe depending on some things, if other things align, like they have their head on straight.
Now I know you said earlier that with you being so young, you said you're looking for just marriage. So the next guy that comes up, he has to be ready to settle down.
You know, my spirit is telling me it's not gonna be the first guy, but I'm still instilling that within myself. Like I might date like a few more rounds. I might date around, but that don't thing up. That just means I'm getting to know people.
Okay, now these guys you gonna date, are you gonna be sexual with them, or you gonna be like, nah, we ain't getting married, we ain't getting no sex out of this baby?
I don't have that energy to be sexual with anybody. Like I would really have to be really compelled to get sex.
What is the longest you ever made a guy wait?
The longest? Probably like 3 months.
You ain't like him.
It wasn't the sexual just wasn't there. It didn't mean I didn't like him. The sexual chemistry just wasn't there yet. It took time to build. It's like you have to know somebody's love language. You have to know what keys them to know what turns them on in that way. So it's just like the person figures that out about you, it's the roof is off.
Yeah. Hey, check this out. Is there anybody that you look up to right now? Like, did you you feel that you can follow that path?
I don't have an idol. I don't look up to anybody because everybody is doing some shit on the side. I just look up to my high self and the version of myself I want to be.
Word.
Now, Let's Hanging Low said, how you feel about therapy?
Absolutely. I feel like everyone should consider some form of therapy. Everybody needs to hear their thoughts outside of their mind, hear their feelings outside of their mind. It's so healthy. Every form of therapy.
I think she said on YouTube was a therapy or something.
Yeah, she did say, yeah. She did
several forms of therapy. It's so necessary. We're never done healing. You always just have to continue to work on yourself and grow. We're always evolving. We're always changing. It's a part of our human nature. So
So let me ask you a question. Do you regret ever getting involved with Marcus?
No, because at the time he was the better of all evils. So no, I don't regret it. He introduced me to a lifestyle I didn't know at the time in Atlanta and that I needed. So no, I don't regrets. Absolutely not.
So you saying if you could do it over, you'll still go. If you do it over and you could decide, I ain't gonna mess with him, you'll do it again.
I'll do it over.
Knowing what's gonna happen, you would do it again.
Yeah, I'll do it over. I might do a little bit things different, but yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah,
again.
man. Hey, make sure you use some get somebody to pull out or something.
You said what?
I said not get pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, Nuts Hanging Low said he meant professional therapy.
Like going to go see an actual therapist?
Yeah.
I absolutely would. I want to. I just want them to be on the level of therapists to where I can actually talk to them. They can give me some real advice. I don't want no shit out the book. Give me some real advice that's genuine.
I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people need therapy, but is it guaranteed a professional therapy gonna help you with your issues? It's not guaranteed.
Absolutely. I support therapy 100%. Pay that money, go see those people. It's 100% necessary. We're traumatized. Like, people go through so much in life. We become
With you being so young, you know what I'm saying? It seems like you haven't been through a whole lot. So I mean, there's a lot of people been through a whole lot in their life as young. So I can see what he's saying, but it just depends on the person, I would think. And it would be your decision on what you think you need to go to therapy about. If something's bothering you or you think you need to heal from something. Sometimes it's all about getting away and just going through another path, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. How did your parents feel about the market situation?
They didn't feel like a very private person, so I haven't shared of my life with anyone except my sister. If I shared it with the people in my life, it will be off with that head. So I think it's best private.
Yeah, Mama saying they didn't see anything on YouTube or anything.
Not yet. It's very
So let me ask you a question. If they do see it and find out about it, how do you think they're gonna react? Your father, mother?
The universe is gonna handle. It's gonna do what it's doing. I'm gonna let it do what it do. Like I've been sparing people. I consider that sparing, Marcus, not telling my personal people, telling all the people I can. I consider that me sparing, because it will be smoke if there was anything else. So I'm just trying to not let nobody get hurt or anything like that.
Now you say you told your sister. How did she feel about it?
She was hurt for me. She thought it was sad.
This was your older sister or younger sister?
My older sister.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I've kept it very private with the YouTube community just because I literally needed advice. But
now he said, Nuts Hanging Low said you from the Chicago suburb?
The South Side.
Okay. Nuts Hanging Low might try to hit you up though. He never showed it, so we don't even know how Nuts Hanging Low look. He might got that.
Look how he look.
You know, he in Chicago.
He definitely into that freak off lifestyle, they say.
Ooh.
But you said you ain't gonna do that no more, though. You ain't into that no more, right?
I'm not. It was just the experience of its own. Definitely. That's not something I want to do every day. That's why I left, because the spirits that be on emails, I don't know what they come to that house with, what they've been through the whole week that they're bringing into that house. Sex is an exchange of energy. It's very powerful. It's something
Souls entwined.
Souls are intertwined. You become spiritually connected with the person. So I don't want to interconnect with these hoes. I don't know them.
Do y'all believe in soul ties? Some people say it'd be soul ties. Y'all believe that?
Before, I've had soul ties before. Thank God I don't have that with Marcus as much as we've been sexually intertwined. I don't have soul ties, and I know that. So I'm thankful.
Yeah, I remember y'all was talking about earlier. Y'all was talking about approaching, right? But you said I was listening to that interview with you and Marcus. Y'all, you said that you approached Marcus first, right? I mean after the interview.
He approached me for an interview, but I wasn't ready at the time. So I hit him up 2 weeks later when I needed to, and then we did it. Charged him like 4 times the rate that he normally pays people.
So he normally pays $100.
And then y'all went out, right?
Yeah, we ended up going that night.
Yeah.
After
Y'all went with. Okay. And he usually pay people $10.
Yeah, he pays people $10
Mm.
for a fucking interview of their entire life, and that was bizarre to me.
But
That's a meal. That's a meal.
But if they accept it, now they don't gotta accept it, so it's like a choice. You can always tell them, nah, I need more than that, baby.
Yeah, I told him nah at the time. Nah.
Some people need their $10.
People do, especially in Atlanta. Like it's very critical. Atlanta is not. It's not a fun place to be being homeless. These people will be crazy.
Shit, ain't homeless nowhere, I don't think. I mean, yeah, I give you say it's more dangerous to be homeless. I'm pretty sure homeless ain't good nowhere, but it kind of like a struggle. But the other woman tried to say, he prey on people like that. At first, I was thinking the same thing. Like, is Marcus a guy that preys on women with disadvantages? But same time, you can date who you want to date. And I'm not saying he's this type of person. It does come off like he knows his prey. Like most men, that's one thing I can say. He might be a trick simp, but he knows his prey, and a lot of men do know their prey. And he knows who he's targeting and what he wants.
Do you think he messed with the other little chick? I think her name Yana.
I'm Yana.
Not Yana. Not Yana. I mean
Sunny.
Huh?
Talking about a chick with no legs, right, Sunny?
Nah, I ain't talking about her. Nah, I'm talking about I can't even think of her name, man. Yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah.
I don't believe that because I was at the house during that time when he had finally met them and he was going through that whole long ass period of running back and forth. They had him running around for like almost 2 weeks straight. I'm like, are these folks crackheads? And he finally came home one day and told me, like, yeah, they're on fucking crack. And I'm like, damn, be careful. But I don't think he did anything with Lala unless it was during that time when he got them an Airbnb. But I would never say Marcus did anything with Lala because Lewis was always attached to her. So all of that craziness about him making her sound like a kid and recording her, I don't believe that at all in my heart. I've never seen that kind of energy come from him, ever. I can't say that's true at all. He always came right home. He took care of them, did a 30-minute interview and minded his business.
Now, this one thing I'm saying, that right now he's dating a chick with no legs. I wonder if they're gonna turn sour. It seems like the women he's been talking to, like, it's good at first, then all of a sudden it go bad. I noticed that. Like how, because you and him was good at first, then it kind of got sour, bitter.
Yeah, I mean, he made me get rid of the baby, so that's where it got bitter.
Yeah. So I mean, even with the chick that we don't know how true it is, the other one is homeless. Her YouTube channel, Monique Homeless. She tried to say it went bad. I don't know if they ever liked each other, but it might not be.
But these right here just the chicks he had on the interviews on YouTube, man. What about the people outside of that? You know what I'm saying? Like
personal life, yeah, it's what we don't see, yeah.
So
yeah, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We know he a trick, so he spent $5,000 with goddamn Yana. So damn, I wonder how much he's spending with this new chick now.
Nothing. She not him spend nothing because she doesn't want to, and that's crazy to me.
She don't
She
want
thinks
this.
that's being a whole enterprise. She thinks that she's impressing him by not asking him to spend money, and that to me is backwards. How are you with a 6-figure man and you're not asking him to spend $2 on you? That's insane.
Well, he spent for her flight, so he did spend some money. He bought her flight tickets on that trip now.
I mean, he taking her out places.
He bought up food. He's spending money now. Get the fuck out of here.
We'll give him that.
Yeah, he bought her breakfast. So I mean, he's spending something.
Absolutely.
I mean, dinner, breakfast, whatever. I mean, they count.
It adds up. Dates aren't cheap.
Yeah, true. I don't know the man though. I mean, he seemed like an interesting person. Now, I ain't gonna lie, like, Dub was saying, I thought he was this goddamn player guy. Like, this dude's the man, but nah, he's the man. I ain't saying.
I mean, the way he was talking, the way he came off, the way he was talking, like he like, listen, guys, I ain't got no problem getting women, guys. You know what I'm saying?
What? I think what I noticed though, the women that was like this one, I knew something wasn't right. The women that was liking him in the chat were older, and then he said he liked younger women, and they got mad. And I said, "This nigga 40 years old. I thought he was older." And I said, "You only like younger women." I thought he was tricking in, right? There ain't no way. I ain't saying a man can't be 40 and get younger women, but I was thinking that he was a trick when he said that. So I just
when he said he only date women in their 20s.
I was thinking in my head, ain't no way in the hell you mess with no younger 20 women. Ain't no woman want them to trick, even if you're attractive. Them women asking Boosie. They had Boosie on there with them younger. They asking people like him for money and saying they ain't gonna tolerate it. So why would they do him any different? So I already thought. I just wanted to hear it confirmed. Because it would have shocked me if he just out here pulling 20 some year, he ain't spending nothing. I ain't saying it can't happen. Like he ain't that type of celebrity. If they asking Boosie for money, I mean, come on now. Like this is getting real. But I mean, you know, some people might. What you about to say?
Nah, I said I'm gonna holler at you, man. I'm about to get off here. Shit, I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Yeah, I holler at you, bro. Yeah, but I appreciate you coming on here, Yana. Though you know what I'm saying.
Nice to talk to you.
Yeah. Maybe you can come on again anytime you want to, or I can come on your channel. I enjoyed you on here. Now you kept it real. You know, you answered the questions. You talked about, you know, the markets. I was kind of like didn't know if I wanted to ask you too many markets questions because I didn't want to like.
I see. I'm like, I don't mind because that's really how YouTube kind of found out about everything.
Right. I wanted to, you know, my channel is a dating channel, and the whole situation with marketing is dating too. So I wanted it to be ask you some questions that was about other stuff and about, you know, markets too. But I wanted to see how you felt first because the other lady had hit my comment section up saying stuff like, you know, we making out to be the bad guy. I didn't say nothing bad about it. I was just going off of what I was seeing, and I was like, I don't know. That's why I wanted to interview you so I could actually get the whole story.
Right, I see, and I don't have no problem with that at all. I was definitely cool either way. Once you send me the questions, I'm like, okay, you don't have too many questions about.
Right. It just was hard. I know you said you said you didn't see my message on Instagram. You must don't get on Instagram much.
I do, but it's like today I just seen that you followed me. I don't know if you just followed me today, but I just seen the notification today. But you're right, I don't get on Instagram.
So you didn't see my message. My message won't showing up because like I had somebody else hit me up and they said they were sending me messages. I wanted to see you some with Instagram. So I had somebody hit me up on the messenger of Instagram. I couldn't see that message until they followed me and I followed them. I'm like, why is Instagram doing that?
Yep, it just hides it. It puts it in hidden messages if you're not following each other.
That person's messages never came up. They said they sent me several. Now after we started on following each other, we seen the new message. The old one wasn't seen.
As soon as I followed you back, your message popped up in my DM. Like,
wow.
This says he sent this Friday. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, I had seen. Yeah, that's crazy though. You know what I'm saying? Because I noticed when you first commented on my video, the last one I did last Thursday, you deleted your messages. So I was just wondering why you didn't. I was like, okay, I ain't gonna better get in contact with her. She deleted all her messages.
I deleted the comment, right?
Yeah. I was thinking like, what happened? But I mean, I understand though. I mean, I respect you.
I just did too much on a comment. I'm like, let me just delete this off this man post. That's what that was.
But I'm gonna put out it again because it's 10 people, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. You see Yana's Cash App, show some love. You should. I don't know if you got in the Cash App. Hopefully you did get some. Cash App Yana. Go to YouTube channel, like, share, subscribe, man. She's gonna bring out the truth. She's the person that brings out real truth. You know what I'm saying?
Only.
And so end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody going on. What you drinking on though? What kind of drinks you like?
Some Riesling wine. Waiting for mine.
Yeah, wine is healthy though.
It's nice and sweet. Yeah, no Hennessy or nothing. Just some wine, some Riesling wine.
You said it's sweet. Like what kind? What kind is it?
Literally, this is the bottle, and it's not super expensive. It's not no crazy.
It's Walmart, right? Okay, I've seen that before. It's sweet.
But yes, it is sweet. It's a Riesling sweet wine. Dang, y'all can't even see it.
Barefoot, ain't it? Ain't it barefoot?
Yep. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy.
Okay, you might have to send me the name of that, and I might have to try it out. You said it's sweet, right?
Yeah, it's nice and sweet. I don't like dry.
What's the percentage of alcohol on it?
Probably 9%, probably for this one.
Okay, yeah. On Instagram, you need to send me what it is. I'm gonna go look for it. I'm pretty sure it's in Walmart. I'm gonna try it.
Local grocery store, I promise.
Yeah, I try like the chocolate ones. They be everybody don't like chocolate, but chocolate wines are good.
I've had one chocolate wine.
Yeah, I gotta try like
I think this was super cool. So thanks for the invite.
Yeah, it was super cool. I ain't gonna hold you up too long. I'm ready to get off here because I ain't nobody else got no questions. So I ain't asked you all the questions. We ain't talked about everything. So I appreciate you come on. If you ever want to come back again, you can. If you want me to come on your show or something, if you're live, I'll come on there. But you have a good night.
Thank you. You too. Oh, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Are you a former pimp?
No. Now I made the name. Well, I made the name Papa Pimp. I definitely would never pimp nobody. That's prostitution, and I don't agree with that. I don't like it. I knew a lot. Some people ask me the questions because I got my name from a wrestler, and I was just trying to think of a name. I had started a YouTube channel with Manly Gossip. It ended up getting taken because I was doing videos that they gave me so many strikes, and it was just like, people kept calling me a gossiper. I wasn't. That was just a name. So I started Papa Pimp when my homeboy was like, man, you don't got no problem cold approaching women. So I did Papa Pimp. I had a few people like women say I'm a pimp. I said, no, that's just a name. I changed it to Player's Life. And then people still was saying the same thing. I said, man, I'm changing my name. And Papa Pimp hit harder and it was original. So I changed it back. And I'm like, I'm not going to change my name because I'm not pimping nobody. Nothing about my channel is promoting prostitution. But it's pimps out here like pimp this dude, pimp that dude. Yeah, they actual pimp. I ain't never pimp nobody. I never do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe it could be a confusion, but you think about with the black people.
No, you don't give pimp. You don't give pimp with your persona and
no. Like with black people, we walk up to each other. I know when I was going to school, high school, college, and stuff like that around people, what up, pimp? What up, player? We talk like that, though. That's why I like when black people, like I had a black dude say, like, that's not a good thing to be a pimp. I said, bro, we say these type of things. If you black, you should know. If you're a black man, we say, what up, player? What up, pimp? Those are just words.
Right. Literally.
But I mean, I'm pretty sure it might, I don't know. I don't know where I would get off the pimp, but it's funny, though. That might be why some women try to throw it up. I never prostitute nobody. Hell no.
You don't give that you a pimp anybody, so.
No. Now I have met some pimp. They do give off a dirty vibe. Some of them cool. They give it all. You can tell a pimp when you see them when they dress a certain way. You know what I'm saying? They give off a certain type of vibe. My whole thing is I'm just trying to help me. And my thing is I want to help people. And I want to help these guys overcome their fears of approaching women. And then I decided to go live. And when I went live, I had to get into some topics and bring women on here. So I started like taking stuff from Kevin Samuels a little bit and some of the other guys. And I started doing topics that might offend women, and a lot of women don't like it. Or sometimes I do topics that might offend men. They don't like it. Like, some people are going to get mad. Like I might do a title that say something, but my opinions is different on the live. And you got to cause controversy.
You have to.
And people are going to get mad. They're going to be like, yo, you said this or you believe this. No, I never said that. You're reading off a title. You listen to my live, you'll notice that I never said it. Like somebody might see a live with me saying, is it cool for women to have multiple baby daddies? And they'll say, you don't like women that have multiple baby daddies. I say, I ain't never say that. Did you listen to my live? That's just a title to make you come and watch me.
Right.
I love definitely,
that's just what make the algorithm go. Negative comments, bad comments, good comments, it all works.
Yeah, you're gonna get it. Like, I mean, I've been called all kind of crazy stuff. I recently, my homeboy's brother sent me something saying with Urban Dictionary, somebody, I guess a writer, he had been off one of those collab box then put in there, and he described Papa Pimp, and he described me, and they didn't say nothing good about me.
It happens.
They said my age, I was like 50. I'm not 50 years old. They were saying stuff about this. I was dead. I was a predator. They were saying all kind of crazy stuff. But it's cool, though. That means I'm getting noticed that you would take your time to write negative stuff about me like that. Like, you made me out to be somebody I'm not. I don't know who it was, but the Urban Dictionary is a big site to get on there and write something like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy, though. But I enjoy you, though. I like your energy, though. You really, seem like a positive person, cool. You know what I'm saying? So, if you ever want to come back on here again, hopefully I can get more people to come. You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait to look at. I'm gonna look at the comments when I get off and stuff, and I'm gonna look at. I'm sure this is gonna be on your page, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, sure. So
you should better see all these comments, though.
People catch up like a few hours later. They'll see the post and all that stuff. This is the algorithm, so I love that.
Right.
Thanks again, Papa
Pimp.
Yeah. Thanks again.
You have a good night.
You too, dear.
All right, bye.